Good fucking morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode number 10 of the Scottish Bodybuilding Podcast. Your favourite host has made a swift return. Get it fucking up, you boys.
Return of the Mexican.
Here comes the disorganized, interrupted podcast.
It's what people like. It's what people like. They appreciate the chaos. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today's a slightly unique episode. We have our close friend, Sir Jacob Oliver here. Bit of a last minute decision. Jacob was planning on coming and just chilling out in the podcast, sitting like a cuck in the corner. But
As he always does.
as he always does. But Dale, shout out to Bulletproof as always. They swiftly set up a mic. So Jake is here to contribute. How are you, Jake?
Made it to the casting couch.
Go on,
Next to me.
man.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time before Blair's legs are up overhead. He's asking for a rim job.
Only the first time.
wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last.
I really hope people understand that reference. There's
Probably
going to
not.
be a couple of sickos that do it anyway. Nonetheless, boys, how the fucking hell are we?
We're good. We're doing good. Episode number 10. Let's go.
I know.
Double digits.
What's the saying? It's like most podcasts don't make it past this.
Oh, is
and
that
then
like
that.
They say 9 episodes.
Nine?
Yeah, bro. Look at us,
Yeah.
man.
Well, we've done it. We've
To the
conquered
fucking
it.
moon.
To the moon we
To
go.
the
Ain't
fucking
getting
moon.
rid of us that easy,
We'll be doing this
motherfuckers.
in our... we might not make it to that age.
Yeah, dude,
What
I
age? I was
seen
about
this.
30.
I seen this amazing. It was a meme. It was obviously, poor Ozzy Osbourne and the Hulkster died
God rest
last
the
week,
two of
man.
them.
Fucking rough.
Rest in peace, brother.
But there was a meme and it put the two of them side by side. It was like Ozzy Osbourne, he's like died at 71. It's like drugs, sex, and rock and roll. And it was Hulk, and it was like fitness, the gym, 71. And I was like, fucking picked the wrong path here, man. Picked the wrong path.
It's
If I was
crazy, isn't it?
talented at doing anything, I might have picked the Ozzy Osbourne option, but I'm just talentless, so
I guess prescription meds, man. These wrestlers, they fucking have to tank prescription meds. Even they're doing it back to back, like a coach.
I don't think it's just the prescription.
Oh no! It's obviously the other stuff that comes with it as well.
Yeah.
But
the fame, obviously.
the fame
pressure.
as well. The pressure.
pressure,
Imagine being
brother.
Hulk Hogan, I'd say he's probably one of the most famous people in the world. I mean, he's up there, isn't he? Really?
Amen,
Who
brother.
doesn't know who
Donald
Hulk
Trump would
Hogan
have
is?
something to say about that.
Well, two of them get the same sort of hairstyle, aren't they? So
Well, one's deed.
one, well,
Same tan.
Same time.
same time. Aye.
It's like us, actually.
No, but I coach some wrestling boys, so I do, and they fucking...
Do you coach wrestlers?
I coach wrestlers, aye.
What, like fucking...
Three of them.
What, like
Really?
proper wrestling?
These
What, like
guys.
fucking
Aye,
Swanton
aye, like actual wrestling.
Is that like
Shout
part of the
out, mate.
Scottish? Is it ICW or?
No. So
What was it? They
they
had
were like a
something
different
like that.
federation. There was an ICW one. I can't remember the one there. I cannot remember the one they are with. Do you know that way? Neither I can. They're absolutely class anyway. The three of them are amazing. So they're fucking just workhorses. Well, don't get wrong, Matt, who just started with me this weekend. We'll see how he gets on, but he needs to live up to the rep of the other two boys. But they're just grafters, mate. They don't give a shit. Like, seriously. Even when dieting down, I'm pulling their food right down low, and they've got fucking free wrestling matches over the course of the week. I'm just like, I feel fine. Just keep going. Like, just animals, so they're.
What's their training look like?
I set them up on 4
3
days.
sets of jumping off the fucking... 3 sets of jumping off the ring.
2 sets of
Michael checks
turnbuckle
in, he's
and
got
ball.
like fucking big bruises over his back and stuff like that. He's like, if you're wondering about this bruise, this is what happens. He'll send me a video. I'm getting smashed through a table for the top rope and all that shit.
my
I'm just
God.
like, wow. Like, wow,
First thing in
you
the
must be
morning,
in
wake
agony.
up, RKO your missus.
2 sets of
Go
RKOs.
through, jump through the table. It's like, fuck, what a day, man.
That's good. I need to get tickets. I'm going to take my wee nephew along. But the boys are legit.
Speaking of big boys, did anyone see anything about Tampa last night?
Aye, Quentin. Wild.
I don't know what I think.
He got done,
I
didn't
wasn't surprised that Jordan won, man. I was speaking to.
No, I wasn't surprised
I was
at
chatting
Jordan.
away to my client Lewis yesterday, and I mentioned Jordan. His eyes lit up. He's like, mate, everyone's.
As if he was shocked at the boy.
Everyone's just like not even really mentioning Jordan Hudson at all.
Aye.
But the progress he's made over the past 12 months has been insane.
I thought John Jewett would have won, personally. Not like going into the
think
show,
a lot-
I thought
yeah,
John
but
would
like
have
on
won.
paper though, he's. I mean, who else? To be fair, you've got John De La Rosa, who's done really, really well, but he can never get in shape.
I don't know what happened with John.
He can't get in shape, bro.
Justin Shire was saft.
Was
He
he?
was butters.
He can't get in
Yeah.
shape.
Who's he 13th? Placed really far down.
he
was
probably-
like,
he-
he was. I think he placed
Yeah,
13th.
he probably needs to get
Yeah.
sucked down and then reverse into a show.
I also don't
Because
think...
he doesn't have the muscle that these guys possess, and he's got incredible shape.
Yeah, he's all
I also
length.
think he just needs to get less fat in his off seasons. I think Justin Shire gets too soft in his
I
off
mean,
seasons.
he's quite relaxed though.
Yeah, yeah. I think I don't know what Justin Jacoby's like, his coach. I had no idea like how he does things, but I feel like Justin needs to keep things tighter because he does just go off and like fucking just chill and eat whatever he wants.
It's just a bigger task. when
To
it
be
comes
fair,
to
though, I know for a fact that last off-season he pushed weight more than what he'd done so before. So he probably just a miscalculation there.
Probably. But I think
But that should be managed on Jacob's end. I think Justin's fucking awesome, man. And sometimes I feel like a bit of a fucking twat singing his praise when he just does shite all the time.
Needs more size
I'm
for
like,
the
bro,
back.
just,
I mean, he doesn't do shite all the time. I mean, he won his pro debut, didn't he? He won Chicago.
Okay.
He's
What
only
else?
he's only competed like fucking 6 times.
Yeah, I know, but the hype behind it, though, it doesn't...
But the hype is because of the
it's
shape.
settled now, though.
The hype is because of like the shape and the structure.
Yeah.
Because he only weighs like 225 pounds or something. Like he's not a fucking mass monster. Do you know what I mean? Whereas like you then see Quinton and you're like, whoa. And structurally, he's just a fucking...
So he prepped
Massive
himself,
on stage,
apparently.
man.
Well, I think he actually got help from...
Yeah, I thought that, man.
There was a guy that people were tagging in the comments being like, awesome work. And I can't remember his name. But he's like, not known. Like he's not like a super well-known coach. But
Remember Samson did that with one of the Merrick Health boys for Olympia?
but he was...
Was it Olympia or Arnold?
It was the Olympia.
Olympia.
Yeah. They were doing all of his like his PEDs and shit.
Was that last year?
Yeah, last year.
Really?
I imagine he's still working with them. I think he's still sponsored by them, so I'm guessing he is. But
separately having somebody do like his drugs and
so
stuff
like
that.
his missus is doing like his food and his training,
Aye.
and then the guy from Merrick does his drugs.
Right.
I think so. And he was running bloods every month, so he would run a full blood work panel every month,
And then adjust.
adjust the PEDs based on the response from the blood work. Apparently,
It's the efficiency at that level, isn't it?
I mean, if you were sponsored by a blood work company, you fucking would if you could,
100%,
wouldn't you?
man.
You'd
Yeah,
be
but I
like,
would absolutely love a blood work sponsor.
Me
what,
too.
to
know
just
about
not
you
do your
guys.
blood work and stay on cycle anyway?
Yeah, what is blood work, man? What you don't know ain't gonna hurt you, boys. You don't ain't gonna hurt you.
Yeah, love it.
But no, that was awesome seeing him. A lot of people were like outraged that Quinton didn't win, and I'm like, bro.
You could see how much harder Jordan was.
Yeah,
though.
that's it. It's condition. The thing is like I just think that
There's a
once
density
again
to
he
Jordan
needs a
as well,
little
though.
bit more just muscle in the rear and the glutes. I will say that Quinton had a better back, I thought, compared to Jordan, just like the thickness and the tightness of the waist. But I think the overall condition, especially the
I just
depth
think-
they had to the glutes.
I just think Quinton needs more time. I just think he needs more time to put on like denser muscle.
yeah, he needs more muscle. I don't
Like-
think that he's going to get better through chasing more
Quality.
condition at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because even when
He'll qualify for the Olympia. for
even when he
sure.
hits some of his shots, I'm like, yeah, you look great, but there's still gaps. But he's like the same age as us, bro. He's like 20,
Yeah, he's like
27, 28, 29.
something like that. Which
Is
is
there
fucking
qualifiers
nuts,
from
isn't
week
it?
to week for the Olympia basically now on the run up to it?
I don't think
What's
there's that
left?
many. I
Texas
don't think
left?
there's that many left though, is there?
There probably will be like a show a week, no doubt. I don't know how long.
I don't think there is.
No.
I don't think
Is there
there's
not, I'm sure there's a...
because Chicago's not doing an open, so it's not doing an open show.
Why are the Chicago not doing a fucking
Fuck
open
knows.
show?
So there's Texas left. There's maybe a couple European shows, but I don't think there's like much more. Like I don't think there's much more to go.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a load of people that are really good that might not qualify.
Especially because that was stacked. I mean,
Honestly, I think John Little is shite, man. I think
Looking
he's so
at it there,
overrated. I think he's so overrated, man.
Yeah.
Call him out.
I'm not.
I know.
Call him out in the podcast.
I'm not a huge fan of his physique, to be honest. But it's not that I don't think he's good. I think
I think he's very good
actually
from the
think
back.
I actually think bodybuilders need a standout body part.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, it can't be
He's
like
got
a.
great arms, great pipes. His arms are wild.
But he's very balanced. Like, there's not. John De La Rosa's very balanced, and I don't feel like it really stands out to me when I see any of his shots. That there isn't like a wow factor to certain things. It's very nice, and it's it's a good physique, obviously, but I don't look at it and go, fuck, that's fucking.
Yeah.
Whereas like structurally, you look at Quinton, you go, wow, the structure is phenomenal.
or even for all the improvements that we were saying, Justin Shire, tiny waist,
Yeah, yeah.
huge arms, huge legs.
Yeah.
Doesn't
No
I guess,
fingers.
Yeah.
yeah, no fingers. No fingers.
But yeah, that was a good show. That was a good show. I say it was a good show. I just watched fucking
There's some really good boys that didn't really get much of
Instagram
a...
highlights.
Well, yeah, there was a lot of really good boys here that just
beef stew.
didn't. Yeah, beef stew, man. Again, like I think he's fucking insane. I love his physique. I love like the density that he possesses. But
So
it's
grainy,
just,
isn't he?
it's just condition, bro. Do you know what I
Do you
mean?
His name.
Do you not
His
know
first
Beef
name
Stew?
Beef? No, I don't
Yeah,
think
his first
so.
name's Beef, last name's Stew.
Let me get a look at
I
Beef
can't even
Stew.
remember his...
Stuart Sutherland, I'm pretty sure his name is.
Yeah, that's it there. But
Joe
no.
Palacios and
Joe
third.
Palacios was nuts.
And third.
I'd never seen him before. He's fucking wham.
Yeah.
He's
Fucking-
is he a Canadian boy? No?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I think he's a big, I
Uh,
think he's a big. I think he's Canadian. I think he is. I might be talking absolute dribble here.
He looked fucking wild.
Again,
though.
I didn't even look at him at all going into it.
Downey,
No.
CA.
No, I wasn't
Is that
really
California?
aware.
What
think he's
California?
Downey.
That's
Oh, is he
CA,
is he from
but
Cal?
this morning.
What is he? He's a
The
Downey.
origin or an insult.
He's from Downey.
California.
Respect.
And
love
then
that.
Andre at 4, Bruno Oliveira Santos and 5th. No,
Bruno was getting a lot of hype going into this, but I don't really know what fucking happened.
I caught me by this morning.
The thing
on
is,
Beyond
the thing is,
Stage.
like Bruno. The thing is, like I would put Bruno in the same tier that I would put guys like, who's that fucking Italian guy? Crazy Del.
Andrea Presti.
Yeah, I'd put him in the same tier as like Andrea Presti. I'd put like him in the
love
same
Presti's
tier as
physique, man.
like
It's fucking
Justin
awesome.
Shire. They're really, really, really good. But like, it's just they're 99%. They're not that 100%.
Thing is, I think-
and you've got loads of boys at 100%.
second call
there.
outs of the
But
Olympics.
third probably, to be fair.
Do you think?
Yeah,
Well,
Presti's
Well, it's
third.
stacked this year.
Second call out's going to
Well,
be like.
Quint-
Mate, bodybuilding's getting
Quint
fucking
Beastwood's gonna
so
be second.
stupidly competitive again. Like
Aye,
usually,
it's ridiculous,
usually
man.
you'd have the top 3 in condition, like proper condition.
Yeah.
Aye.
Whereas now though, you're getting boys that are skinned that
Alive.
aren't even like.
Aye.
Getting a look in. Yeah.
The top like 4 or 5 will be really interesting this year.
I've got no idea, mate. I think the even like the top 3.
Nick's
though,
going to
man,
knock
like,
someone out. Nick's
100%.
going to knock someone out of that. I know how much you fucking
can't
hate that.
stand, I don't like
Why
look
do you-
shite.
do you
Like, he looks
like-
shit, man.
We saw that
like his
comparison
physique's
this
ugly?
morning.
Just
10
stinking
weeks
physique,
out.
man. I don't think his quads even. Everyone's like, I just don't think his quads look big compared to his upper. It looks amazing from the side. I think he looks pretty good from the back. It's just It's just the blockiness. Everyone's like, "Oh, great abs." Like, no, he doesn't.
He does have great
got-
abs.
he's
He's
not
not, they're so
Blocky,
blocky
yeah,
and like
the abs.
that's
They're
not, I don't
abs.
like that at all. I don't like
mean,
that at
what
all.
the fuck?
It's not streamlined, mate. It's like a
Yeah, but
fucking
that's
set
a-
of boo 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 boo.
Yeah, but that's abs. Like,
Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's nice.
yeah, but like
It's
they're
like looking at
good.
someone-
They're
it's like-
well developed abs.
It's like looking at someone with it's like looking at someone with a set of quads, right? I don't want to say
Rubiel.
I don't want to say anyone's name, but like you get people with big quads, right? And you get people with quads that are just fugly. They just don't look good, right? It's like that. It's like you can have a really nice looking physique.
Nah,
you can have
too
an ugly
much.
ass. I don't care if it's like a bigger, denser physique.
Yeah, but I think there's a difference
That's
between
what
like
opens it
having a
up, isn't it?
streamlined
I don't
midsection
know,
and having
you
good
can't, You can't
abs.
say that though, because like if that was the case, then the Rubiels, the Big Ramis, the Hassan Mustafas, they'd all be fucking winning.
No, they
so it's
wouldn't.
not. If it's all about size and blockiness, and
Of course,
depth,
it has to be a
No, but
degree
like
of form of
none of them
aesthetics
can
there,
get into
but-
the same condition that Nick can. None of them have the same back that Nick has.
Insane.
None of them have the same fucking
Yeah, I know, but
arms
you're
that Nick
you're,
have.
you're getting away from the point. The
No,
point
I'm
is
not.
his next physique butters, in my opinion. I was like, just because he's got big abs doesn't mean it's nice. Blair's just raging because he doesn't have any abs.
No,
He's like, well, if he can't have them, then fuck you.
you're the one arguing that he doesn't have good abs. I'm arguing that he does have
It's
good
the
abs.
shape, it's the flow. It's just
Mate, it's
It'll
fucking
set a
bodybuilding. What are we
precedent
talking
for the
about?
years
it's
to come.
stinking. We
The-
can't see that then when you
Nick's
put
going to
people.
be top 3. I'm calling it right now.
The result.
Potentially top 2.
How
I'll
much-
leave it up.
We put some bags on it.
right
Yeah,
now.
I'm down with
Right
that.
If you want me to
now.
bob,
Tubs of rising
Yeah,
shine.
whatever.
do you want
Gamble
250?
Belt out.
I'm good with that.
Bits
Right,
up.
let's do it.
How
What do
much
you want?
bet
Wait,
on
what
this
we-
shit?
what's the bet?
250 quid. I
the
don't
bet?
think Nick will place third. If Nick places,
I think Nick will be top 3.
If he comes
Nah, I
top
think Nick
3,
will be top 3,
if he
I'd
comes
say
top
that.
3,
I think
then I'll
top
give him
3.
250 quid. And if you lose, then you have to pay me 250 quid.
Sound?
That's good to see.
So your first people. That was a weak
Well, that was an
handshake.
easy. That was an
handshake.
easy to. Well, because I don't have the length that he has.
Who's your top 3 then?
It's going to be the same.
The
as
same
last
top
time.
3.
I think so.
Yeah, same as last time.
I think he's going to knock out probably Hadi. I'm not
I
convinced.
can see him knocking Samson over Hadi.
Really?
I can see him.
There's a clause here though, because is Hadi going to make it?
Hadi will make it because he's made it in for the last like 5 years.
Yeah.
I think if there's
How
like
come
a
Hadi can do and Barouche can?
because Baruz has never been in, whereas Hadi and I think Hadi because
That is
Hadi
such
was
a
getting
not Bismillah, man.
in-
That sucks. That is an anti-Bismillah.
fuck.
I don't know. I was chatting to one of my clients the other day, man.
an anti-Bismillah.
Adel, and I was like, bro, I've been practicing my Arabic, and I was like, I know these words, and I gave like a rundown of them all. There was another one. There's another one that's like, oh god damn it, what is it again? I'm not even going to say it, man. Anyway,
Yeah, let's not get cancelled.
back to the point. Can't wait to be 250 pound richer, boys. Come on.
Well, I think Nick's going to do really well this year. I really want him to because I really like Kyle and I really like Nick. So,
It'd be good if Kyle got more of an opportunity to get kind of like bigger and more renowned boys.
well,
if
Kyle
they're open.
actually was like he seemed to get a lot of the influencers. Like he was getting
Because
like
of Trent twins, bro.
yeah,
And he had that Anton boy.
he had Vaughn as well.
He did have one. Vaughn was a bit.
Yeah, but Vaughn's like he's an influencer. Like he's got like influence. Do you know what I mean? But I think Kyle's really good. I think Kyle's solid. He's now got Jack Eagles.
Oh, he does have Jack.
Jack Eagles is coached by Kyle Wilkes.
I'd actually really interested to see what his approach is. I think he keeps boys quite tight.
think he does, yeah.
I don't think he's like a super aggressive
No,
guy.
I think he keeps things. I watched a podcast and like was speaking about it, and apparently it's like everything's super simple. Like
Yeah.
there's no over complexities. There's no like
That's true. That's the way it is. But
yeah,
really,
he was like it's simple, it's effective, it works.
Aye.
He doesn't push body weight super high. He doesn't like went in diets. He won't pull you down super low. Like he just kind of holds you in a good spot where you're productive pretty much all year round.
Yeah, it's really
From what I've gathered.
That's a beautiful spot.
I was chatting to Dan the other day about kind of like off-season tactics and kind of managing that. Obviously, the issue that I usually have is that kind of my appetite kind of goes, and then when my fucking body composition goes, I just get so unproductive. But like I was kind of talking to him about kind of like trying a zigzag-esque approach. So the plan would be to kind of like keep drugs in throughout the 20-week window, but then like kind of push hard up in like 7 to 8 week blocks, then kind of pull down to maintenance for like what would be that like kind of like newfound maintenance, hold for a bit, drop some kind of like they'll just get comfortable,
freshen you up a bit,
and then go up again, and then come back down, and then just so that every time that kind of like lowest maintaining set point is like a kilo over, because I was just thinking like, I mean, such as where you were, it was incredibly unproductive. No, you weren't unproductive because you were still moving. That's what I said to you. You were really struggling, but I said to you, I was like, look, mate, it's still productive because you're not having to battle to get your weight up.
It was moving. It was just so, like this the way I felt in terms of productivity towards simple things such as going to the gym and training. I was just.
By the way, I just need to give a fucking quick shout out to Big Ross because like, mate, I've been pushing him up for like 45 weeks.
And he's still going strong.
And mate, he's on 1,050 gram of carb a day
stinking.
on training days.
Ross who?
You know the boy with the mustache, Big Ross.
Oh, aye. Fucking
Mate,
well done,
he's
man.
fucking. He's 5'6" or 5'7".
How much has he gained over that period of time?
So when he started with me, he was 107, and he's now 124, 125.
Yeah.
And his
How
body
does- and he
composition is
feels-
pretty much identical.
Yeah.
Well, that's
It's good.
incredible,
Mate,
man.
it's fucking
That's wild.
crazy. Like every time I open a sheet, I'm just like,
Amazed.
like it just
Keep
fucking.
going,
How does it feel? Does it feel good at that weight?
He's a big boy, though,
He's
man.
struggling. He's struggling a bit
Aye.
now. He's struggling a bit. Like I say, he's struggling. Like he's like I spoke to him. He was training push, and he was like, "Oh man, I'm getting fucking back pumps and fucking like
Aye.
everything's starting to like get." But we're at the final like
probably
point
got another
now.
few weeks.
Once we got the blood work back. So we're going to get blood work at like peak, sort of like load and all the rest of it, so we can kind of see where he's at.
Yeah.
Then we'll start pulling him back for a first proper diet. But like just when you're speaking about like pushing up and stuff, there like Ross has just been like up and up and up and up for a fucking 40 plus weeks.
That's amazing.
It's
Class
crazy.
even a full year off season.
Yeah, literally, he's done like a full year in the
Like, most
surplus,
people
pretty
won't
much.
manage that.
If you can do that, do it, man. 100%.
Yeah.
If things don't start
But
to diminish.
Ross is fucking like he's had like 3 off-plan meals.
The full time?
Aye.
He's pushed
Just-
up.
he's-
aye.
the
We're
thing,
going to say a week.
the thing,
That sounds class.
no, like I reckon you could probably count the number of off-plan meals Ross has had on 2 hands in the last since I've coached him, which is April
Just doesn't end.
in 2024.
Happy to stick to his food.
Yeah,
Good on him, man.
just likes his meals, man. He likes the structure. He likes
Aye,
like
good.
he's regimented. Like it's fucking crazy.
Good
I
It's
don't really think
fucking
think he
crazy.
thinks much. He just kind of
Just does.
That's kind of like comes from the time that I've spent with Ross. There doesn't seem to be like a lot. He just does. That's it. He just doesn't.
Yeah.
He just doesn't really think. He's just like, well, this is what I got to do. So I'll just crack on with it.
Yeah, he just does it.
There's no like consideration. It's like, well, this is what I'm doing. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It's kind of how it should be.
And he's strong as fuck.
He has a
He's
strong
fucking
body.
strong as
Is he?
fuck.
Yeah,
Aye.
he's structurally very suited, but he's gonna have to push up a lot.
Aye.
A lot because he's so broad.
Is he tall?
Yeah,
He's
Yeah,
about
it's
my
tall,
he's about my
yeah.
height.
Bodybuilding.
he's
aye.
probably gonna have to get up to like 130 kilos and then come down, and then it's gonna be rough.
You were gonna have to yo-yo him a fair bit
aye,
for a
100%.
while.
Aye. Before he competes.
Yeah, I think we spoken sort of back and forth. He might do 26, he might do 27. Like right now, he's just obsessed with getting like bigger and stronger,
Aye, good
and
on
it's
him,
great.
man.
But like I'm at the point now where I'm like, we probably need to pull you back a wee bit. Like we can't just keep pushing and pushing forever.
What's his expenditure like?
8,000 steps a day.
Is that it?
Yeah.
No cardio or anything?
No. He's fucking busy, man. He's got a busy job. Like the last thing I need him doing is extra cardio and shit. His blood pressure's like 120 over fucking 70.
Amazing.
Like everything's fucking
bang
Sweet.
bang on.
Good
yeah.
on.
It's crazy.
Good.
It's fucking. But I just thought when you were mentioning that there, I was like, I've got to give fucking Ross a shout out because every time I
Big
open
on
the
Ross.
sheets, man, I'm like, How the fuck is he still eating like
Yeah.
150 grams of oats every morning?
Oh, so no.
Aye,
Yeah, bro, I fucking...
He fucking loves his oats, man. Fucking loves them.
I think honestly what I've learned for that one there, from me pushed up there, like, I obviously got to a point in the diet where I was like, right, I'm just going to kind of macro match with some meals and stuff like that I was in the mood for. And often the times the meals would maybe consist of a little bit higher volume just because I was in the mood for it. I think if you're in the mood for a meal, it's going to digest, it's going to sit better,
100%.
you're going to be able to eat it
I
better.
never understood.
Digestion
it's
starts
higher
with your
volume.
eyes, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
I
beautiful.
don't know if I ever have this, but like whenever I get to like I'm pushing off season, let's say I've got a 150 gram portion of rice. That's what 120 gram of carb, something like that. Sometimes for some reason I could not eat it, but I'd change it to potato and I'd have like 600 grams.
And you would think it would
How
be...
the fuck does that make
That's
sense? That I
crazy.
could eat 600 grams of potato.
That's what
Sorry,
you
but
do.
like,
McCain's oven chips doesn't count as potatoes, by the way.
No,
do you remember Meg and Cuba used to dish them out to fucking muffins and shit? That was
Did
the good
they?
times.
The
That was
old
the good
days?
times.
I remember Cuba gave me a muffin on prep, and I was like, bro, are you sure? I was like,
That was probably Meg then.
I was like, bro, are you sure you don't want to just give me more cream of rice? I was like, this doesn't seem like you. Who's taking your
Is this a
phone?
test?
I was like, no.
That's good. That's
Joy
a
on prep.
Huh?
Joy on prep.
Oh,
Unheard
no,
of.
we don't want that. We don't want any joy.
That's such a really good point. Is
Aye, no happiness on prep.
enjoyment.
It's a
That's
sad
actually,
time.
a good fucking point. By the way, it's like enjoyment on prep. Right? I was having a conversation with one of my clients, man, and she's fucking struggling, mate. She's struggling. She's never been to a prep before. Final few weeks, mate. It's fucking grim, man. It's absolutely grim. You know, like your mental health is in the bin. Your enjoyment over training, life, is in the bin. The simplest tasks are fucking awful. We're all in the same fucking boat. Like how you're feeling, we all feel. The only difference between you and the next person is the capacity to keep on moving.
And
I
steroids.
fucking don't, like honestly, I've prepped and I've made it easy for myself and I've made it hard for myself. And the only fucking difference is how you conduct yourself psychologically between them.
Yeah,
Just like
absolutely. It's all up
fucking
here, man.
smile
Rationale
through it,
all
mate.
goes
pure.
out the window. like
it's all,
I think people
it's
need
such
to understand,
mindset.
like, you can pull the plug on
You
this
can
at any
pull the
time.
plug out.
Yeah.
Exactly. You don't need
You
to do
don't.
this.
You don't need to do this to
100%.
yourself. Like,
Yeah.
if you're fucking miserable,
Definitely.
if you've got a fucking face like a slapped arse, and
Yeah.
you're fucking, you're falling out with your partner, and you're doing this and you're doing that, that shit is fucking
I
self-inflicted.
remember I was working with
Agree with
a client, and it must have happened about 3 times. The first time he was like, "Taylor, I can't do this. I'm done." I was like, "Right." I phoned him on the phone for about half an hour, 45 minutes. Second time comes around, on the phone for half an hour, 45 minutes. Third time comes around, and I'm like, "Man, fuck this. I'm done."
Aye, it's over.
Send him a message back saying, "Hey, bro, really sorry to hear this. Unfortunately, I can't do this for you. I can just please consider have a wee time to think about it. But if that's it, I stand by this. I stand by and support it. Your reverse plans are with you in 24 hours."
Aye.
And then, no, bro, I'm
ready.
I'm just thinking, I'm being pretty rash there.
Aye.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you've been rash fucking
It's
5
like, bro,
times. Knock it on the
that's
fucking
bro.
head, will you?
It's like, bro, seeing if you really know deep down that you're going to stick to the fucking plan, I shouldn't need to say, right, bro, we're done. That voice in the back of your head, even that 1% should be enough to say, do you know what, man? Get these emotions
Aye.
to fuck.
No, absolutely.
Let's focus on the task.
That's
Let's get it done. And I'm not going to.
This is interesting because it's so unique in that sense.
Aye.
The amount of times on
obviously
prep.
never competed, but having cut weight for MMA, jiu-jitsu,
Aye, you feel it.
but also you feel it, but you get away with so much more because it doesn't matter what you look like.
Yeah.
So people can drop the ball and they can
Aye.
cave and they can. I've watched boys binge and they
Aye.
have to spend like hours in and out the bath
That's crazy.
because all you need to do is make weight.
Aye.
If you were to do that for bodybuilding,
Just, you're
you
fucked.
look like a bag
Changes the
of dicks
look
when
of
you
it.
step
Yeah.
on stage.
Well, some people do.
You know what?
And most
Aye.
and any I would imagine any decent coach is going to turn around and be like,
Aye.
You know what,
I'm
though?
not putting my name to that.
Nah, fuck
I
that.
feel like people fucking forget as well. Like, say your prep's 20 fucking 4 weeks, right? It doesn't matter what the fuck you look like until the day that you step on
Aye.
stage.
Yeah.
That's what I say to my
People
clients
need
all
to
the time.
stop fucking
100%.
stressing about the way that they look fucking
3-4
15
weeks
weeks
out,
before, fucking 8 weeks before,
Aye.
fucking, like, it's like, oh, I'm really flat.
It's
like,
Aye.
what the fuck? Obviously,
supposed to be.
you're supposed to be.
You don't,
Or
I
it's
don't
like-
want you looking
Or
your
it's like,
best just
oh, I
now.
don't feel ready yet. And it's like,
You're not supposed to be. Aye.
you're not supposed
You
to
don't
be.
know
ready.
you don't know your fucking bumhole from your fucking vagina, mate.
But
I
this-
certainly
this
don't know
is-
my
I
bumhole
know,
from my
I'm-
vagina. I
yeah.
certainly don't.
This is why,
No.
like Ryan, shout out Ryan,
Brian
looks
Bennett, most
absolutely
handsome guy.
mint, but it's because he's got full like unquestioned trust in you in the process.
Oh, bro.
Ryan,
Because he
You know
misses
what?
me.
And-
he doesn't
and
seem
for a
as if
sport
he's
where-
struggled at all.
No,
am I right in saying this?
do you know
Smooth.
what? Do you know what? He has struggled,
Aye.
but he's taking it like a fucking champ.
I think it's okay to express your emotions on prep. Your coach should be there to help you. But if it's constantly like, I can't do this, and like you say, falling out with your partner and stuff like that, it's like, question it.
See, when those problems
do you
start coming
really want to
home,
fucking do this?
it's like,
Aye, that's it.
right,
This is to
what
be
the
enjoyed.
fuck
It's a
is going
sport
on
to be
here?
enjoyed. It's tough, but it's to be enjoyed. So if it's impacting factors to that
The
extent,
thing is, right, is like I'm going to ask it to you guys. Like, what is the, and then we'll come together. Like, what is it you get out of prep? Like, what is a part of prep that you enjoy?
honestly, it might sound a bit fucked up, but the fact I'm doing something that no many people can do,
Perfect.
pushing myself at that degree.
What about you?
What do I get out of prep?
Yeah.
I
Field.
yeah, field.
Instagram likes.
No, I think, yeah. I think the biggest thing for me is just like, probably similar to Calvin, like but it's more proving to myself
Exactly.
that I
Aye.
can do something.
That's exactly it. That's it for me. It's like I have won the fucking day,
Aye.
even though every single moment of that day the body is screaming for me to just dip out. Like every single minute, mate. I don't want to be here. I don't
It's
want to be doing
amazing when you
this.
wake up the next morning, maybe you're fucking sitting at night time, you're like, how could I go through another day of this? And you could sit there and you're like, I could just fucking eat just now. And
You're just on autopilot,
feel-
mate.
Aye,
You're like,
absolutely, man.
You're like dragging yourself out. Like
You know what's getting rough
then
when
you
you're
wake
trying to
up-
find the nicest way to make asparagus. You're like, what's the best way that I can make this not taste like shite?
Every recipe is like 20 grams of olive oil.
crazy.
Yeah, you're like, okay, fuck that one off. It's like, oh, this one's got lemon. Oh, fucking great.
And alongside the way you feel about maybe doing something that not many people can do and just pushing yourself to become your best version of yourself, which I know sounds quite cringy, you fucking are driven off of the way you look as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you weren't seeing your body change so consistently, it's the look that drives you as well, because why the fuck would we be sitting there hungry?
Well, why do you think so many people
crabbing?
drop off in an off season? Why do you think so many?
Because 100%.
Because all of a sudden
Hate the way they're looking.
that external, like, where people look at you and you get likes on Instagram and you like get like,
I mean, like the
it
difference in my
goes.
Instagram when I'm like
crazy.
stage lean to when I'm like
Aye.
big and moving. Like,
100%.
Aye.
See, if I've got coaches who are maybe starting out coaching, sometimes they'll jump on consults with me and they're like, what do I need to do? What do you think I should do? And I'm like, diet, get shredded. You do a focus, just get shredded, and that will bring people to your page, because people enjoy the freaky shit. They enjoy the veins, the vascularity. They watch the condition come in, and then when you go into the off season, it's just forget about that fatty. Do you know what I
Aye.
mean?
It's like
'Cause
people
but
don't.
also though, I do think people get lethargic and tired and
absolutely,
complacent.
100%. You've got all
And
these.
then people are like, "Oh, but is this like my head is telling me this, or is this the body?" And I'm like, "Well, it's probably your body."
Some
doing
people
that to
don't
your
even
head.
think that far though.
But they don't, and that's the thing is that people need to be aware of that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's off season prep is the exact same. Like towards the top end of
Absolutely.
either, it's fucking pish.
Could not agree more.
Granted, peak off season, you don't need to deal with no, because in fact, you know, I still feel comparable. I feel a lot lazier. I feel a lot more sluggish.
I do, aye.
Granted,
harder to
back
get
in
out
the
of bed
prep, I
and
feel
shit.
more efficient, but I still feel like shit.
It hits you in like the afternoon in prep, doesn't it? The morning you're like, oh, let's go, and then like,
That's
go
the
on.
thing.
It's because we're up at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
going,
Aye.
I'm fucking wired.
That's the thing, though. That's what I liked about prep, though, is that see if I could get
Love
to
it.
2 p.m, I've won the day.
Aye.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
job's
yeah.
done
Yep,
because I've
yep,
trained, I've done my cardio, I've done my check-ins.
Check-ins, aye.
All I need to do for the rest of the day is just reply to clients, set my laptop up,
Aye.
maybe go for a couple of gentle walks across the day. Simple as that.
You're right.
Simple as that.
It's exciting.
Kind of gets you excited for like doing a prep again, doesn't
It
it?
does. That's just talking about it gets you. Aye.
But then again, I think this is the difference, right? It's like we've done preps. Sorry, Jacob. But you've been with
I've
you've been
done-
with
I've
us
done
on
crash
preps.
diets.
You'll deal with this.
To be fair though, I'm pretty sure
camps.
I'm pretty sure I took 7 kilos of a Jake in a week once for a was it 7
Jeez.
kilos in a week?
It's looking
Yeah,
rough.
7 kilos in
Spend
a
the
week.
weekend in the
Taylor,
sauna.
I'm fighting.
And for
in 8
reference,
weeks'
Jacob,
time.
and for reference, Jacob already weighs 50
7
kilos.
kilos.
It was good. I was working in a gym at that time, so I was just sat on a bike just constantly. Just
Yeah, that-
I
wasn't
actually
allowed
thought-
to get off it
All day,
all
every
day
day.
on shift on a bike.
Taylor
Yeah.
text you when you can come off.
I was actually thinking about. I remember listening to a podcast not that long ago, and there's a guy that like every time he has a meal or he does something, he then goes on the bike for like 10 minutes. And I was like, I was going to start potentially incorporating that. I don't know how much Cuba would love me doing that, but like just incorporating that like after every meal, jump on the bike
Well,
for
that's what I
10
did on
minutes
prep. I would go for like my micro walk.
and go for a piss with your micro
The
coke.
most optimal expenditure. A micro walk.
For a micro walk.
What a prick.
hold on. And Joe's like, oh, Taylor, should we go and take the dog round Paul Kemet? And you're like, hold on, can I afford a macro walk at the moment? Or is it, wait, hold on. I've only done one micro walk, so I can do another one.
That's so funny, a micro walk. What a ball bag.
Micro walks into my macro cycle.
That's going to be the header of the fucking
Micro walks.
micro walks.
Deploy, program the micro walks.
Guys are chasing
Oh,
sheep.
bro.
You're like,
I can't wait.
my
I
heart
can't
is
wait. Oh,
getting
no.
too high.
I can't
Guys
wait. I
are
can't
come
wait to see
back.
the precision fleet be like, fucking yes, sir, on the micro walks.
Precision steps.
Vamos.
That's funny as fuck.
But anyway, like, I would just do wee fucking
Short walks.
1,000 step walks after every meal because it made the 20,000 steps as well. So
I think
The
we're in
more you
20K,
get done, the
weren't
more
Aye,
the better.
aye.
20K.
I much prefer steps,
You
but this
can't do
time
no.
round I can't. Nah.
No.
I did cardio at the
prefer
start,
that.
so I worked up to half an hour, but my legs just couldn't fucking take it, man. Bro, when I'm fucking on prep, I put on like hard style and I'm like shouting when I'm in the office. I'm like, come on, you fat bastard. Joanna comes in and she's like, what are you doing?
That's just him doing check-ins as well. That's not even on the mic.
Me on a Friday morning.
Oh, bro, I know.
Can't wait for
it's
the
so
Balkan after the Turkish later.
know.
Come Friday. Mate, you had a Turkish at the weekend.
So I said to
Bro,
Jake last
you
night.
paid for it.
I know, yesterday I went and linked up with Jake and his parents and his Mrs. Cat. Oh, can you give Jacob's Mrs. Cat a shout out, please?
Who?
Jake and
Cat.
Mrs. Cat. You have to look at the camera.
Who?
Shout out to Kat.
Right, okay. Is that your missus?
Yeah.
Cat, right, okay. Shout out to you, Cat, my darling. Lots of love from Calvin, CRM Physique. Keep doing you.
For context,
What?
Does she like me,
it's because she loves the stories.
Oh God, Cat, tune
She
in.
loves
No,
the
but she loves the
stories.
podcast as well.
But she loves the
If I go
podcast.
on, if I go to an Insta, I need to get her back right now. Watch, I'll follow her. If I go
I
to
don't think this is class because I don't think she even follows Calvin.
Oh,
I
does she
can't
not?
follow him yet. I can't follow him.
But
Never
honestly,
met him.
I did mention her to yesterday and make she fucking lit up.
Aye.
By the way,
was
you know
like,
who loves the podcast?
I love
and we need
you,
to get
Cat.
him on.
I love you.
Is Sam Goodrich.
Oh, yeah.
We need to get Sam
I'll
on.
get
the
by your
podcast.
defence
Bro.
already. Hi guys, how's everyone doing?
5-hour podcast.
Sam
in
ran
round.
up to me at that
Smells of cum
PCA
in
show.
here.
He came up to me at that PCA show last week. The fucking podcast is awesome, man. I'm like,
Oh,
this
mate.
guy. I love this guy.
I fucking love Sam.
Shout out, Sam.
Yeah, shout out Sam.
Come on, big
Shout out
dog.
Sam.
And his missus loves the podcast as well.
And mate,
Oh,
aye.
she's
Yeah, Rose does.
Rosie's mental as well. They're both great. They're
awful
both
people.
They both
absolutely
love
great.
it. So
She's
shout out
cracking.
to you two.
She's cracking. What's that service called where you pay people to give you shouts?
Cameo.
Cameo. Right, let's
You
get
go
a
on- you go on and
let's
like-
get a cameo set up, boys. Come on.
Right, Cat, you're in debt to me now, hen. I want £15
so
wild track. Remember people were getting like, who were they getting to do it? The shout outs.
Wagner.
Who Wagner?
Mate, Ronnie Coleman does them, does he not?
I think he does them as well. Kevin and Perry
Fucking
do them
hooked
as
up to an
well.
IV and
I
an
know.
oxygen mask.
I know. He's probably really pushing it now after
Bro,
his
he's
fucking
good.
final
He's surely not
surgery.
going to last
Is
long.
it good?
Bro, just euthanize that motherfucker now, man.
That's blasphemous, bro. You cannot say that.
Come on,
The
bro.
Scottish
Yeah.
bodybuilding podcast.
No, look. If his fucking quality of life must be fucking awful.
Aye. Yeah.
Like I've got a sore back, and I can only imagine what
Bro's
the
in a
fuck
wheelchair.
that boy is going
Yeah,
through.
that's
man.
rough, man.
To think that he was probably the greatest ever that will ever bodybuild,
Yeah.
and he's living life like this.
It's crazy.
It's fucking awful, man.
He's young,
It's
eh?
fucking awful.
Late 50s?
Mid to late 50s.
Yeah, come on, that is young.
Okay,
like,
yeah, that is.
And
Bro,
then you see someone like Jay Cutler who looks absolutely
Bro, Jay
enormous
looks awesome.
still.
Yeah, he
Fresh as anything.
I'd love to look like that at his age if I make it.
That's wild.
One.
I'm not
aye.
making it. There's no way.
It's funny how the industry is changing though with the approach to like these considerations
Ronnie
for
Coleman
later on
is
in life.
61.
Aye.
61.
61.
Damn, he looks
61.
old as fuck.
Because I saw Milosh speaking about, we don't do cardio. We're bodybuilders. We only did that in prep. For
only
fat
take
loss."
insulin.
And,
It's changing.
and now folk are like, no,
Aye.
like I don't want my heart to explode.
Aye, it's definitely
Yeah.
changing. There is. See when you're talking about like the kind of off seasons getting pushed to a hellish extent, the bloatedness, the fucking high blood pressure and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, that's when you're at like
Coach
the
Kyle.
riskiest window, I
Oh,
believe.
but there's a balance, right? It's like I actually think you need to do both.
Well, that no, but see that.
More drugs.
That's kind of why I'm sampling that. Going to sample that kind of zigzag thing because, like, what happens when you get to that horrible point in the off season and you start pulling back?
Aye. I felt unhealthy. I know I'm
You
going to
do.
be good, but I just
Mate,
felt
I can
so
remember. I
unhealthy.
can remember putting my shoes on
Aye.
and like bending over and my
Aye, pressure.
pressure in my fucking
Aye,
nose.
it's horrible. So
I've had that for
And my
ages, though, but I
hands-
don't know if it's because I'm at
sometimes
such a high
sneeze.
altitude.
Aye.
And I feel like
Aye, mate, it's
my fingers are about to go fucking boom.
disgusting. And then like crack like my hands in the gym and stuff like that. Because I was lifting, my fucking forearms and hands are fatiguing. So they are, and I just feel.
If you're not doing off-season cardio, though, you're a fucking idiot. You should be doing off-season
I'd still
cardio.
get up in the morning, do my incline walk every single morning, get the heart rate up.
Oh, mate,
But
it's made a huge difference to my blood work metrics.
Aye, it
Massive.
definitely does, 100%.
Massive.
I think keeping your steps up as well
Aye.
is important.
I'd
Yeah.
imagine that's why Hulk Hogan made it to 71, because he wrestled 300 nights of the year for however many years when he's blasting.
Yeah, brother.
Whatever he was taking.
Oh, they were
Can't
probably,
imagine
they were
it was-
probably, they would have had
no.
no consideration for like health
Nah,
mediation though.
It was
No.
look good, didn't it? You're
Yeah.
like
They
supposed
would
to
have
be
been
bigger than
smashing
life.
fucking Oros,
Yeah.
probably D-balls,
D-Bog Central.
D-balls,
Hell
Deca.
Aye.
That's the good shit right
what's
there.
the test? That'll be that.
The rough.
I love
then
that.
it
If you
would've-
look at them, none
back
of them
then
were
it would've been-
dry. They were all just
No,
big,
they were just
watery,
bloaty.
big.
They
Yeah.
were
Back
I
then
love
he
that
was probably taking
generation.
Haribo. They probably got that
The
real
Ultimate
shit.
Warrior.
Yeah,
He
well,
must
that's
have
the
found
OG
one
shit,
straw,
innit?
huh? The Ultimate Warrior. He must have came
Halo,
across
no, he
one
was-
straw-
he was definitely Halo.
And then just never told anyone about
Yeah.
it.
Oh, they were
Really-
definitely all smashing Halo as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
That would be like the perfect tool for that.
That generation of bodybuilders does the exact same thing though, where they go, oh no, we weren't taking anything. A gram and a half
bullshit.
at
Bro,
most.
do you know, right,
It's
do you,
bullshit.
Yeah, a
do you,
day.
do you know Broderick Travis? Right, obviously we know,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
wait, bro, he fucking takes the piss out of me every time I ask him a fucking question on his fucking Q&A. I asked him a question beforehand, right, and he was like, I actually don't think this person asking the question knows the question. And then I asked him another question the other day about, like, kind of shifts in drugs because of the shortage of Mast and Primo. He's like, I don't think this guy knows what he's talking. I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to work out. I'm just trying to work out if you feel like more people are going to be using high test, decas, D-balls, like what all the old people used to do.
Yeah.
All the old people, all the old school generation
old
of bodybuilding
cunts.
used to do before the Victor Black and the JTU
Collective.
Safe Youth
Yeah.
model that no one ever really talks about anymore, right? Who the fuck
Yeah, it
happened
was
to
a
that?
flash
That
in the pan
happened,
about
like,
Who the
5
fuck
years
happened
ago.
to
like,
that?
year and a
Bracken
half,
about the
wasn't it?
conversation I've had with my clients saying, yeah, John Jewett does this. I'm like, motherfucker.
No, he doesn't.
Do you know what John Jewett does? Because what he preaches is not what he has his fucking
John
boys
Jett
doing.
makes money off
Aye,
saying that's
100%.
what he does.
Yes.
One thing I will
Because
say
it's
though is I
glamorous
worked
and it's
with
appealing.
when I worked with Matt, like, and they're obviously part of the sort
it
of
Collective?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, do you work with him, man?
Yeah,
Matt's
yeah.
fucking
I like
awesome, man.
Matt. Matt's
Matt's
lovely.
fucking-
So clever, isn't he?
I love Matt.
He is. He's so clever,
So
man.
Shout out,
intelligent.
But
He's
he-
probably
but
the
they-
most qualified, I think, out of the
He was
I
brand new.
Yeah, he is.
believe so.
I would say so.
Yeah.
I would say so. He just doesn't have the same like clout that like Joe has.
Yeah.
But I think Matt's personally, I think Matt's as good. But like they would preach the safer use model, but like they would also implement it. Like they'd have never put me near EQ. They'd have never put me near any orals. Like it was like, to be fair, I was up. Mass was like fucking sky high.
Aye.
But that's just what
That's the thing, though. Is like I never understood that because see if you're running a shit ton of DHTs, it's going to impact your lipids to the same
Lipidemia.
extent of what
100%, man.
It's going to
Harsh
impact your
on the
lipids to the
lipids.
exact same extent of what it's using in AI is going to.
Aye, definitely.
It's going to be really interesting as a coach, like trying to work out.
we
'cause,
us,
like,
us we were speaking about that the other day, weren't we?
Yesterday,
Yeah,
aye.
man. Like, usually my go-to cycle design in all season is going to be like test, mass, and DHB. I got incredibly well with DHB. You know, you two were having a conversation. Neither of you guys are a massive fan of it. Jacob
Horrific.
loves it.
Clearly.
I ended up in a bloody hospital
so
in Amsterdam, cause it.
Did-
So I did. Remember?
Hospital in Amsterdam.
Aye.
You didn't tell me you went to the hospital.
Oh no, in Amsterdam, aye. Didn't want to panic you.
Aye, because that's when you had the jab.
I done it in my shoulder, right?
What the fuck? That was the first here,
Horrific.
guys.
I thought you said I went to
Make
the
sure
couple
you
of
keep
times.
your
Breaking news.
I know.
Aye.
Be great
I
if
was
you do like a
like-
nose burn.
I was like, dealing with this stuff. What the fuck is going on here, man? My body is not
Have
accepting
you any
of
left,
this.
bro? I'll take
I
some
probably
off you.
do, aye. I think I fucking broke it and flung it out and set it on fire. It was absolutely, aye, was not nice for me.
One
I'll probably be
man's
there.
trash is another man's treasure.
It's all yours, you can have it. But aye, they took me in, so they did. Actually,
I did not know that. You
was
did
ju-
not
no,
tell
I'm
me.
sure I told
You did
you.
not tell me you went to.
I voice noted
You're
you.
probably
and you went,
fucking
Calvin,
stoned.
look what happened to me when I'd done my tricep.
aye,
I
the
went,
issue behind
that's
it.
what my arm
Yeah,
looks like.
yeah, yeah.
My arm looks exactly like that. So it was like, well, driving
But
by the
then we did
hospital
get
to the
the
airport.
fluoxetine in the wind.
Aye,
Yeah.
we got it. But they didn't give me it over there in Amsterdam. They
Aye, but you had
took
to order it in the
300
pharmacy.
euros they took off me and they said I was fine. They said, go to the spa and get ibuprofen and gel. And I was like,
Oh, right.
I was like,
What were you in
just,
Kazakhstan then?
they took my CRP and they were like, your CRP was that bad? Aye, sorry. Right, hold on, let me hit that again.
Hello,
Straight
hello,
opioids.
pretty ladies.
You can smoke weed as well? Is that good though?
We're definitely moving. We're definitely back towards Central Europe.
Welcome to Amsterdam. You have got a bad infection.
There we go.
Kind of like America.
That's actually not bad.
Isn't it?
That's actually not bad.
So you've been
10
taking
waffle.
what was it?
Don't know about that one.
They said they've seen this before. We see this before with the bodybuilder and that. And I was like, right. I was like, can you fix it? My fucking arm is swollen.
That's horrible.
It was so
Did
bad.
the flight impact it furthermore?
Oh, I got so we're
Yeah.
driving to the airport, and I was like, right, Lindsay, this is the
He's
option.
wearing a
Do I go
giant
to the
fat
Royal?
burner, yeah.
Do I go to the Royal? I go to the airport. We went to the flight, cabin pressure, obviously in the sky. When we come down, it just done that pop. It was
Yeah.
like, I can't even explain it. It was like a film of fluid that was just, it was crazy. I've
It's
never seen.
horrible.
And it was
I
right
had
all the way down.
pitting all the way down at my
It
forearm.
was crazy.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even put like a t-shirt or anything on. I was like, Lindsay, you need to dress me. And then I was like, when we obviously won in
This
Amsterdam.
is a danger.
He just had
What
one
are
of
you
his
doing in
like
Amsterdam?
body warmers
I was
on and
just
nothing
sat
else.
there.
The thing is,
Aye.
right, is like
Lindsay was like, we have you joined my move? And I was going. When I was in Amsterdam, I was just sitting there like
people need to remember, right? Firstly, please, listen to take Calvin's example very seriously, because if you do end up with an infection, it needs to be dealt with like medically ASAP. First and foremost, like don't just try and wait it out.
No.
You're better off just getting a course of antibiotics. Just look, you're taking PEDs. You've signed the contract. Unfortunately, you're going to have to go and talk to a GP
Sign the
about it.
contract.
if you don't see any progression in 3 days, like, and it's only getting worse,
Yep.
you need to go
Look
to
at what
hospital.
happened to fucking Louis Blackmore. Do you see what fucking happened to him? Bro, he had
Both of his delts.
both of his delts got infected.
It
and
wasn't. But it wasn't gear though, was it? It was.
think
Was
it
it
was.
peptide? I swear he said it was something else.
I think it was gear.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was something else.
I don't know about.
Doesn't matter. The
I
fact
don't
I
know
had
about
two-
you. My fucking. I am so anal with like. I swab the top of vitals. I swab the area. I fucking like. I am so fucking anal with.
There's actually studies that come out recently that you don't actually even need to swab the area or nothing. I still do it, but see
You
this?
definitely fucking don't.
Right. I don't. But I'll always do it after I've had a shower.
So I do.
I always make sure to be very thorough.
I do
And
post shower.
it cause
Yeah.
blood flows more
I do
significantly.
post shower, and then I clean it with a swab, and then I clean the top of the vials with swabs. I'm fucking.
Now
like,
you're being dramatic.
no, I'm fucking. I'm so
Dr.
fucking.
Bunker over
He
here.
comes in with like a hazmat suit.
Well, hold on.
Breaking Bad.
You've had how many infections?
2.
One on prep and you had 2 on prep, didn't you?
I had 3 at one go.
Oh,
Right, okay.
That was the
What were you
DHB.
using?
That was
Calvin-
DHB.
and
But
Calvin-
that was from raw pharma. I always
Aye.
tell people if they're getting DHB, get
Quanta.
it from Quanta. Always.
How many infections have you had?
I've had one, but that was that DHB. I'm telling you, that shit doesn't sell
Fucking
weeks.
0.
Get him on the DHB then.
I don't want that fucking
But
shit.
anyway, the point I was trying to make is like when you go in this when you go into this endeavor, you're going to be taking shots most days out of the week, probably, right? So you just have to be mindful. There's a chance that something's going to happen at one point, but just don't be that idiot that's like, oh, but I'm going to hold off and take some penicillin and some ibuprofen, clean it up with some Piriton, because T-Nation said to take some fucking antihistamines. Fuck off, you fucking idiots.
To be fair, that would be my first.
No, it does help. Yeah,
that would
I
be
know,
my
but
first protocol.
That's what I'm saying. But just as
Because
a
I don't happen to have
precautionary measure.
fluoxetillin on hand. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, hold on, let me go in my medical drawer.
I am, well, yep. If you go to the GP, okay, just say, look, I'm running this course, it's getting better. Can I get another additional one? They might sling one your way, because I've got a reserve just in case.
I just done the online doctor
I need
thing.
a doctor.
Yeah, you can do the
one.
online. It comes rapid as
But
well.
it's a pain in the arse, because I tried to get the online doctor thing and it didn't fucking work.
Did they not get no?
No.
I would probably go into my GP and be like, oh, I was fucking, I don't know, I'd probably make up some shit. Fuck. Dude,
Me and the homies were injecting some smack.
we were giving each other some COVID jabs. It's not worked out the way we thought it was.
B12.
Oh, B12. Yeah, I've never had to deal with that yet, but I mean, I've had infections, but not from.
This wasn't an infection, neither it was as well, because they done my CRP. They're like, it's not an infection, do you know what I mean? It's just a very swollen injection site, so it is. I was like, surely God, or something. I didn't feel well or anything. That's another thing, just whenever that was being pinned, I felt instantly all shivers,
feel
cold
flu.
and I
You
was
feel
like,
flu.
and
The
then
central nervous system responds, but you're really fucked.
horrendous.
Try to fight off infection.
I was just like, just done that. So I'm like, just keep that. Aye. Which I've heard the feedback on it's maybe a very fun compound, but
What is?
a DHB.
Oh, yeah. I've gone very well with it.
I liked the way it made me feel, but
It's so good for
I
those
was
that
just
can't
like,
take tren on
ugh.
prep. It's a
Did you
great
get bad
tool.
pip, aye?
Great tool.
Yeah, the pip was fucking awful.
I never get pip, but like I'll take my shots times like 5 days a week, and that's something that
I was always really good with like. I mean, when I was on prep, it was daily,
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
It was fucking religious every day.
I honestly find that my hair is better when I pin daily as well. My hair's thinning, right? I mean, fucking take the piss out of it. It's fine. I'm not bothered that much. But my hair definitely is thinning, right? I'm not going to go bald, but I definitely notice a difference in the quality of my hair when I'm injecting more frequently. I do believe there's some validity as well with regards to sex hormone binding globuli through repetitive pinning frequency as well, which does have a benefit in terms of free test as well. I need to look into that and to be a little bit more specific, but
I feel mine just stalled, like it was getting bad.
For asteroid or anything?
Nah. I used minoxidil for a period of time, and I was
Why
just
do
like,
I know about
Is that the topical? Is minoxidil the topical? Yeah.
basically just spray it on your scalp, so you do.
And just with the derma the micro needles.
The micro,
the derma roller, that fucking horrible looking thing.
Derma roll my beard, try and get it grow back in. But I'm accepting, so I'm going to be hitting up Turkey eventually. But it stopped, and I honestly think it's down to injection frequency daily.
Yep.
I do definitely.
And in terms of the shifting tides with regards to PDs, what are you guys thinking about the new kind of like stack lead that a lot of people will be going into? By the way, a lot of people, I think it's important that hopefully people listen to this, but like, please make sure that if you're buying Master Primo that it's
real.
Because
get it tested.
I get the concern that I have isn't with men, but it's with women, mate.
Yeah.
A lot of can you imagine if there's any?
I'm steering well clear with females, so Primo and Master at the moment. Absolutely no fucking chance.
No, but like even
train only for the girls.
Yeah.
For now.
Just EQ.
But again, though, it's like it's not worth it, man.
No, absolutely not.
Thing is, if a guy ends up getting some horrible issue related sides, it can be dealt with pretty quickly. Worst case, if they end up getting
doesn't even matter for me, bro.
If that shit scooped out.
If I'm taking a fucking gram of fucking mast and it turns out to be test, I'm fucking sound anyway. I've got no fucking glands, so I'm just fucking.
You're living a good life.
Gram and a half a test.
Everyone has the luxury of already having their titties pre-scooped.
Aside from like the fatal outcome, what would be the worst?
Big titties.
Acne.
Like, what's your most feared sort of side effect? Is it
gyno would be the worst.
My clit getting bigger, probably. That's my
but the thing is like, it's the risk of gyno, and then someone who is maybe not very well versed at the surgery doing it and botching them up.
That would be a disaster.
I mean, you all know my client Kev. He's getting another fucking shoulder surgery on Wednesday, man.
Is he?
Good
Where's
fucking
that,
luck to
man?
you, brother.
Honest to God.
Oh, dude, his shoulder's fucked,
Is it
man.
bad?
That thing's made of fucking cheese.
It's pure bone on bone. So what they're having to do is they're going to have to go out, they're going to scope it, they're going to clear all of the bone spurts out, and they're going to inject hyaluronic acid, and that's going to just generate a little bit of a kind of lubricant.
Is that what they're using people's hair?
Well, I mean, hyaluronic acid is what people will inject with like Mediform.
Into the bicep.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Hyaluronic acid?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I was saying to Kev, I was like, sure, they're going to have to get repeat work done. Is that every 3 months you go for an injection? Now, the good thing about that is like, see if people use cortisone. But see, cortisone's not good for the connective tissues of the synovial joint.
Weakens it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it breaks down.
Yeah.
What about what's that called again? I can't remember what it's called. Did Cubicle get something like this done?
Oh,
when he went to Colombia.
Stem cells?
So stem cells quite inconclusive. Sometimes they be good, sometimes maybe shit.
You get them done in Germany, is it?
Fuad got them done on his kidneys.
The Germans are so efficient, aren't they?
No.
Very feedback.
And I think his feet, but it's hard, right? Because he was blasting loads of steroids for 20 years. And he's like, oh, my kidney markers are improving. It's like, well, yes.
Well, obviously, 'cause
you're not blasting loads of steroids.
And he was a big oral fan, right?
Yeah, he loved
And the
Adderall
food as
and
well.
shit,
It's into his diet and stuff like that.
His diet was
Blood pressure
poor
was
as
just
well.
constantly through the roof.
So
Stress, that's gonna
it's
help
kind of
your
like
legs.
how much of a difference is it making? I don't really fucking know. But I'm pretty sure Cuba went to like Medellin or something and got shit done. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what he got done, but
I don't know if I'm talking waffle or not, but I feel like they need to withdraw the stem cells from you. And I'm pretty sure
is it like a spinal tap?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think it's fucking
Sounds risky.
horrible.
It sounds horrible.
I think it's absolutely horrible.
Aye.
Because they need to inject it into the spine to then draw the fluid out.
Am
And
I-
I think it's a big mate. When I
That's
got
a big
when
cunt.
I got a fucking MRI scan on my shoulder
But
for
an
my first
epidural.
operation, bro, you should have seen the size of this fucking thing. The guy was like, right, lie down in the bed. We're gonna put it into the MRI machine, but we're gonna inject this
your
fluid
trousers
into you.
off.
Bro, fuck me. No. It was fucking.
That's
it was
odd.
disgusting, mate. It was
Crazy, aye.
huge and it was thick as fuck.
That's horrible.
Oh, mate, it was horrible. I could feel it.
And what about the needle?
Going into it. Yeah, no, that was all right, bro. That was all right.
Have I fallen for like social media nonsense, or can they not take it from placenta as well? Like
not
even
from
of a
me.
limb,
No, it
like the
doesn't.
stem cells.
Aye.
But like, who's placenta? Just a random cunt's placenta.
Well,
Please be Megan Fox's.
as in like the way that you can. I don't know if it'd be a donation or what. Maybe that's total
Fucking
bullshit.
hell,
but-
boys, we're well out of our
Yeah,
depth. You know what I mean?
know, talking about stem cells.
Placenta podcast.
I used to listen to a boy called
The
Ben.
placenta boys.
I used to listen to a boy called Ben Grenfield. He's like into like biohacking and stuff. And this geezer, no joke, would like
By the way-
would like get his nuts out and like shine them against like red light. He's like, bro, it's great for sperm production.
I was going to
Remember,
say
was
Scott's
he
about
paying
that.
you?
Scott's not really about the balls on the red
definitely-
light.
definitely gets his balls on
but
red
Scott's
light.
a, Scott's a
Slice
fucking
them jacked.
biohacking fucking wizard. He's like, have you heard of this peptide? I'm like, is that even real?
What is his TRT protocol? It's like a 123.2 milligrams.
Yeah, it's like really.
It's so specific.
Shout out
That's
the optimal
it,
bro.
that's
I'm like, bro, just fucking TRT plus that shit,
I know,
man. Like, I'm being a
well,
pussy boy.
yeah. I have tried that. I've had that conversation with him. I'm like, Scott, come on, just a little bit more.
I have a client. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to throw him in the shit. He's fucking. I love him to bits, mate. He's fucking great. He's hilarious. He's a good working
Already
fucking
know who this
motherfucker. No, you wouldn't. But he's just kind of came into like the whole kind of like peptide realm, and he's asking me about like kind of things like methylene blue,
Mot-C and shit.
Mot-C, you know, like slew. He's like dipping into like carnitines, and he's getting like the amino kings.
Oh, it sounds like
and I'm
fucking
like, bro,
Mikey.
Just jump on a
take
cycle.
gear. like you're
Why are you messing about?
what? It's like you're
What's with the small talk?
teasing.
Aye.
It's like you're just like
Aye.
it's like you just enjoy stabbing yourself and you like get
Aye.
yourself fucking
You
retarded.
could honestly
but-
be speaking about my client Mikey just now. I'm fucking throwing the bus. I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, I remember he asked me about
Mikey
GH as
is
well.
constant. Mikey every fucking week is like, so what do we think about? I'm like, Mikey, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, but at this point, you might as well just take tests. And he's like, no, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, cool.
What is it? The fear behind that?
Well, it's just. I think it's just because like
when you cross that bridge,
testosterone
bro, you
equals
cross
steroids.
that bridge.
I think it's like testosterone equals steroids equals bad, right? Whereas it's like,
No, good.
but true.
Aye, very good.
But like the peptides are like Mikey's just like he goes in a rabbit hole. Like Mikey just goes like down this like experimental fucking. He's like, I was looking into this one and I was looking into this one, and he sends me like a study, and I'm like, Mikey, I'm like, fucking hell, it's fucking crazy,
Then it
man.
puts you in a place where you're like, right now I need to go and kind of learn about this so I can
Well,
get
the thing
some
is,
feedback on it.
I actually have been taking a real keen interest on peptides
Aye.
recently. Like I've been looking into,
They're everywhere, aren't they?
I've been looking into SLU, Mot-C, and methylene blue, and just seeing what kind of impacts they have. It was actually
Methylene blue, that's the one that with the mitochondria, isn't it? Is it?
so all three of them are like
they're like-
mitochondrial upregulators,
Right,
pretty
right.
much. That alongside like all the fucking reticutrides and the trizepatides
Aye.
and like all these like everything. This world is fucking
it's crazy.
exploding.
Aye, it's
the
crazy.
peptide world is exploding.
But
at the
there's a
moment.
market for this out with bodybuilding.
Yeah.
The
Just the
knowledge,
average
the
human
knowledge
beings.
is the
Aye.
market because
Absolutely.
Yeah,
the amount of boys. So jiu-jitsu's untested. MMA, obviously, most feds and organisations are tested, but come on, they're all on it.
Aye.
But the amount of boys, especially through the amateur scene, and I hear about what they're thinking of taking or what they're talking about taking.
Aye.
I'm like, bro, you're not Ronnie Coleman.
Just-
like, why are you smashing Anavar?
Like, aye.
Like,
Aye.
what benefit
But
is
that's the
that
thing.
to you?
When I
Like-
speak, when I talk of like someone like Mikey, for example, like I would rather he was looking into all of these options and
Yeah.
like instead of just going straight down into like 450 test, bro. Like I would rather he looks
No,
down.
it's- yeah, it's good that
looks
he's
down the like,
researching at
oh,
least
what do
and
you think you can
thinking.
get the most from without having to adjust hormones or fuck about with that. So I respect it from that perspective. It's just that every check-in is like another peptide, and I'm like,
He's not
oh my god.
You won't. He probably won't. Maybe
I'm like,
I'll
Mikey,
go for
I'm
one.
like, Mikey, are you just throwing letters and numbers together? And I'm looking on Google, like, what is XY3 XRP? I'm like, what
That's
the
what
fuck?
they've got the
Like, is
numbers
this
and
a
letters.
fucking
Dude, I cannot
Bitcoin or
wait
is
for
this
the
a fucking...
myostatin inhibitors to come out, man. That is going to be wild.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem.
When are these due?
I don't know, man, but they're probably
Never
I mean,
probably.
apart,
It's the drop.
Mike Israel was saying that they're looking into them now and stuff like that. So that'll be wild.
That'll be a
It's crazy,
problem.
isn't it?
People will be dying very quickly.
There's 100% going to be.
In case
negative
anyone is wondering,
repercussions to that.
myostatin essentially stops you from getting like enormous, right? Like we all have, or a lot of us have myostatin so that you don't become like 300
Gigantic.
pounds within the space of a week.
It's what people get when they've had heart attacks. They get like.
I think that's just a
Stand.
statin.
Oh, is
Aye,
that a
that's
statin?
statin,
Okay.
aye.
Yeah. It's missing out the myo part.
Aye.
Doesn't stand for my own statin.
No.
Oh, you're dodgy there, bro.
Shut up, little Matty in the corner.
Back to your sleep over there. Fuck off. Anyway, more about
Dale,
steroids.
can we get this cunt off the mic, please?
Is there anyone enhanced out there that we can bring in instead? But yeah, when that happens, that people are going to die. a lot of people are going to die because they're just going to get way too big, way too quick, and their body's going to be like, no. Because the thing is, all muscles will grow, right? Like at exponential rates. Everyone's going to die.
Heart's exploding.
How comparable is that to something like
Brian
growth
Bennett would
hormone?
have the world's strongest jaw.
It's dragging dragging along the ground.
I'd have to have a fucking basket for fucking carry it
it's
everywhere he
hilarious.
goes. Yeah, that'll be a scary
I actually had
one.
an experience with a peptide, GHRP6, which basically increases
Oh, yeah.
ghrelin. So we were talking about it in the podcast, so I got it after that podcast. And I know a lot of people are like, stop being a bitch and just eat the food. I legit could not. I was like fucking nearly being sick at meals and stuff like that. So I was just like, why can't I make this a bit easier? I GHRP6, so...
Sounds like you just don't want it enough, to be fair.
I don't want that enough. I definitely
Yeah, I
don't.
thought that.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's fine. Fair enough.
I want the easy way, you know. But I used that the last week.
How did you find it?
It was unbelievable. It was crazy. So it
Quite
was
unpredictable.
And instantly, like I think it was like
100 micrograms a
100
bit too
micrograms.
much. Do you pull it down to 80?
It was too and then I pulled it down to 50 again. So I did because it was like
Do you know what's mad? His recommended dose is 100 to 300.
I seen that up to 300 a day.
Question. Do you have to dose it daily?
Yeah, you
Like, does it only work like...
you'd spit it across
Yeah,
the
yeah,
day.
yeah.
So you
So
do
it
it
was
about
like
2 to 3 times a
your
day.
kind of most challenging meals. But that's the thing. When I took it, it was almost like I felt instantly kind of weak at the knees. It was almost like I was going hypo. Started sweating. I was like, and then instantly,
Sounds like an intro to an Eminem song.
You know, my mum's spaghetti. Well, I could eat it. It was like your stomach instantly felt it. Do you know what I mean? You sometimes feel that empty, you feel sick. You're like, I need to eat something.
Oh,
instantly
yeah.
like that. And then appetite was, I ended up having 2 meals together. I had like my chicken
you?
and rice, and then I have like my sourdough meal. And I've not been able to do that.
Did you tell your coach about that?
Yeah, he knows all about it.
What about spiking muscle protein synthesis, bro?
I forget about
To be
it.
fair, it was
I missed
rather
out on some
that than him
games.
nae fucking eating.
True that.
It was like, I need to eat again. It was crazy.
That's so weird, eh?
So it was instantly 20 minutes,
And even
man.
with the 50, did you feel that?
Even with the 50, but not to the same degree of like that kind of
That's
hypo,
wild.
the hypo that seemed as
You
if it was
imagine
coming.
at 300.
And then that's when I've asked you for that job.
It's
for a
like when you
call
hear
with
about people on prep eating
Crazy.
all their meals within the first
Aye.
3 hours of the day.
Aye.
Like, are you
And that would
fucking-
ruin
are you
me.
dumb,
I
bruv?
need to have a meal to go to bed with on
See when
prep.
people do that, they're asking for an excuse to binge.
Aye.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what do you think's going to happen if you eat
Fast
all
that.
your meals and you're waiting for another 10 hours of
Aye.
the fucking day? You
Well, I
idiot?
was like that to Lindsay. She shows I'm not tripping here, and this isn't like any placebo. Can you try this? And
Did you
she's
taking
like,
your sugars? Did you take your sugars?
I never took them.
That'd
after
have been
I did it.
interesting.
I definitely did feel as though they dropped, but so it did. Lindsay
Is
was
that the
like,
way that it
why
works?
the fuck would I do
Well,
that? I'm starving as it
I don't
is.
know that based on how he's
It
feeling and
felt
the
that way.
sensations.
It was like a hypo was
Like a
coming on.
hypo almost, yeah.
Aye. But then I took it and I was like, I'm going to ride this out and see how hungry I get.
There's nothing better than riding
It
out
was
a
like an
hypo.
hour, and I was like,
best.
"Right, I'm hungry." It was fine. I ride the hypo out, but it was fine. It did settle and it went away, and then I was still really hungry. But then I jumped on a call with you Wednesday morning. I was like, "Bro, I'm fucking sticking stuff in me to try and make me hungry. This is done."
We got up to the biggest yet, the 115.
Aye,
And then back down to 110.
every day. That's
What,
disappointing.
you dropped all the way
Yeah.
back down?
It happened last time. He drops fucking
5 kilos in
It's the
3
first.
days.
It's the first.
Wow.
It's the first.
Crazy, isn't it?
It's the first week, but then it's trying to get his body to slow down when it gets moving. It's a fucking nightmare.
It's the thyroid. I was just also
It's an
so
absolute nightmare.
saturated because I was literally just
Aye, it was always going to happen.
aye.
The thing is,
it-
you
it
almost there's it only goes one of two ways, right? You either when there's big lads and they drop weight, like when you're trying to
It's
pull
so
them back,
common for big boys to drop
but it's
that quick.
but,
I'm down 10
but
pounds
it
in
either
2
drops
weeks.
really really quick or it holds for like a month. And then all of a sudden it drops.
just starts
like
going, aye.
I find that it's only one of two things happen. You pull the food and either it's immediate or it's
nothing
like
happens and then it's later.
nothing happens
Aye.
and like a week, 2 weeks go by and then all of a sudden it just goes.
like the domino effect.
I'm more prone to pulling way more aggressively now.
I mean, I'll pull like 1,500
Yeah,
off of
I'll-
someone straight off the rip. And I'm
Aye.
like,
I'll put them like fucking straight down.
I'm with that
What's
as
the
well,
worst
man.
case?
fucking Mike, that's fucking disgusting. Sorry,
But that was a fart.
caught me by surprise. Surprise!
Well, is it a pop?
I just fucking caught me by surprise there.
Oh, no.
Fucking
As
hell.
long as it wasn't a fart, that's fine.
Oh,
Fair
I've
play.
shite myself as well.
Surprised no one's actually farted the podcast yet. Give it time. Give it time. Give it time. Go on, Jake. Just let one rip.
Just like, hold on.
I know.
Was there anything we wanted to actually speak about, or
Not
there was
really,
so
man.
much organisation with our podcast, wasn't there, Calvin? We were
Obviously.
ready.
One
We were
guys.
ready. And this time we've got the prisoner of Azkaban is here and fucking.
Wait. What fucking organisation was there?
We'd
don't know,
topics that
just
we were going to
fucking,
discuss, and we'd come in like notes at the ready.
Did you France, bro?
Did
you
Did you France? Come on. Did you France? Ferme da bouche.
I meant to say prisoner
we had
of
that client
Alcatraz,
competing
not
well.
Azkaban. Fuck.
Imagine doing that to him on the podcast and saying that to him. That's heartbreaking.
It's a lot better than what I said. said about him.
We'll keep that. We'll keep that.
I've not got any spells to grow your hair back, but
No, but there's nothing that can save that, mate. It's fucked.
So in terms of timeline, boys, what's coming up? So we all, well, us three apart
You've
from
probably got the biggest fucking couple of weeks coming up.
You've got a big.
I've got a mad couple of weeks coming up. I've got a mad fucking
the wedding
very long
special.
Let's do the round table. Taylor, what you got going on in your life?
So I'm rammed to the gills. Coach is going very, very well. Everyone's killing it. Can't complain. I have got the wedding classic coming up 1 week on Thursday. So not this Thursday coming, but the week after. I'm getting married. Come on, the boys. We're then going to Avamore for the week. I'm taking some annual leave. I cannot fucking
I thought you were
wait.
taking us some Anavar.
So what?
Going to have you more for the week. Going to take some Anavar.
Yeah.
10 cents of bells and slip a draw.
Well. But yeah, I'm going to go to Avamore for the week afterwards with the family, which will be really, really nice. Then that weekend after, I've got Amy and Noel doing the BMBF, which is what you two boys have got as well.
We'll be there.
The week after, we've got Ryan. The week after, we've got Ryan. The week after, we've got Amy. The week after, we've got Freya.
Busy.
The week after, we've got Amy. The week after, we've got Ryan. The week after, we've got Freya. And then potentially something else again. So pretty much every weekend.
And Ryan's in there again as well.
And Ryan's in there again with the finals, man. It's
That's
going to be
gonna be-
fucking
that's gonna
wild.
be
Every weekend I've got someone competing.
Is it the old down south? It's in for BMBF as well. You're well just moving down there for the month.
Don't, man.
See, I sometimes think that. See, when I had like back-to-back shows down there, weekends last year, I was like,
Try living in fucking Aberdeen and having
To be
fucking
fair,
shows.
actually,
mate, we were talking about you on the way up the road. last week. I was like, God
brother.
bless him, man. I can only imagine.
Yeah, that sucks, man. 4 hours a pop every second week.
That's fine. I don't give a fuck.
I know.
I'm here for the ride. You know what I mean?
Literally.
The thing is, see the drive from like Aberdeen to Glasgow. It's fucking light work. It literally doesn't make a difference to my life whatsoever. But it's like when you're driving to like when I drove to Nick's show and it was like fucking 7.5, 8 hours. I'm like, oh my fucking
brutal.
heed.
TDS.
I'm like, this
Such a waste of a day.
It's so fucking miserable, man. And it's like, you don't have an appetite because you're just sat in the car with your fucking thumb up your arse.
And you feel
don't get
bloated,
any of your
don't you?
steps done. You're just sitting there like, this is fucking pish. This is a waste of a fucking day. And it's obviously worth it because you're down for a purpose. But that travel, especially being in Aberdeen, man, it's just 2.5 hours only gets you to Glasgow.
That's crazy.
Like, from that point, you guys can still be in your fucking bed, tossing it off, doing fuck all, or pretending to be busy or fucking whatever. And I've only just fucking made it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's fucking shite. It's fucking shite. There has to be a faster way. Oh, there is. Move. I definitely will be looking
We should all just, do you know what we should do? I think we should all just chip in, buy a helicopter, get a helicopter.
A helicopter.
Just
Right, so we need a few more subscribers.
You're going to say a homestead or something.
Just fly
No, a
right down
helicopter.
south, right? Where we going this weekend? You'd still need to make it 2.5 hours because the helicopter needs to stay in Glasgow.
Why can't the wait. Why
That's a lot
can't
of
the helicopter pick me up and then come back?
Oh, we'll come and get you, actually. We'll come and get
Oh,
you. Then
fuck
we'll
it.
go
I don't know
back.
how long it would take to actually get a helicopter to Aberdeen from here.
I don't know. There's only one way to find out.
Surely about 40 minutes.
45 minute an hour
Yeah.
or something like that.
That'd be class.
Shall I get a
eh?
license?
So good.
That'd be class.
Imagine just flying down south to your
The
client
Scottish
shows.
bodybuilding
It'd be fucking
helicopter.
tremendous,
The
wasn't it?
equivalent of
Kirk
parking.
O'Brien at your
I was
fucking heart with your fucking eye. You cunt. Here's a fucking helicopter.
landing a chopper on the Connex.
I'll land on his fucking R8. Let's book. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, but
It'd be the
that's what it
equivalent
would
of
be.
turning up in something like that, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Fucking hell.
Honestly, what the fuck has happened to coaching? I've got Calvin rocking up with a fucking C63. You've got fucking all these coaches with like all these
Mate,
souped up
it's
cars. It's wild.
It's silly. This industry is
It is mental.
ridiculous. But again, if you come in the industry to chase the money will run. You need to come in and do what you're passionate about.
Absolutely.
Actually help people, and people. Do you know what I mean? It'll just
That's. I remember we did Irvin's. Spent thing,
Aye.
whatever it called. And then like, you know what? Something I didn't agree with that day was just like the business side of things. Everyone's talking about like revenue and numbers and marketing. I'm
Remember
like,
who was on first?
I'm like, how about you just fucking
Remember
live?
I left the room and
How
went
about you
out to
just-
my car and ripped a vape when they were talking.
How about you just live and breathe it, and how about you just focus on being a good
Passion.
coach?
Stop
and
chasing the money.
Stop chasing the money.
Numbers,
At
money.
no
This.
point- at
If you
no-
get this amount of clients and you can do this, and then you can achieve that and do it, and you're like, just go and do what you're
I do
passionate
think
about.
I'm going to caveat that a little bit and just like money matters.
Of course, 100%.
I can't
But
be
it
like-
will become a byproduct of what
Yeah.
you get really good at. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like you can't.
You need money.
You can't just.
I don't know about that.
You- Taylor just lives off with Joe,
Yeah,
Nice.
sugar mama.
No, I think like the reason you get into it should be for the right reasons,
Aye.
right? Like, for example, if you're just coaching so that you can pay for your bodybuilding, but you don't really care about coaching, like you're going to run into problems.
Shows,
Yeah,
man.
you're going to run into problems. But then, like when you like, for me, it's probably most prevalent for me at this moment in time because it was most recently happened to me. Is when I quit my job, which was only a couple of years ago now. Like, you are counting your money. You're like, right.
Yeah, for sure.
You're like, okay, how much do I need in order to do X? But that doesn't mean that I still got into it for the right reasons.
Yeah, you quit your job because you were passionate about coaching.
Yeah.
But you've got to
Gonna
play the
give your
game. I
all
get
there.
what you mean. You got
Yeah.
to be right. I'm gonna put out heads each month, and I'm gonna be putting out these
100%.
YouTube videos or whatever.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I know I need to play the game, and I need the inquiries.
And it'll
the
naturally just
constant business.
gravitate to you if you're good at it.
It's kind of like the coach. See the coaches that just fucking bash the coaches that do better marketing than them.
Aye.
I'm like, you're just a fucking idiot.
But you can't do the marketing and then send a check-in response. 4 days later.
Yeah.
Or,
That's
you
true.
know,
But
so
like, you can't bash people for marketing their service.
I
Like,
know people that get so. I'm not saying that as well, by the way. I think some of the marketing's brilliant, but I know people who are so caught up on marketing that the service they deliver is atrocious. So
The first-
like
I look at
are
some
just
people's Instagram like landing page, and I'm like, wow, that looks great. And I know that they're just shite.
shite, aye.
yeah. First and foremost, you have to be a good coach and a passionate one, without doubt. Then you have to be a good marketer. Like, you can't be a good marketer and then try and be a good coach because you've already got people in the door and you're going, oh, I don't know how many calories are in a gram of carbs. And all of a sudden you're fucked, right? And you've got no fucking idea. But like, initially, be a good coach, be passionate about it, then be a good marketer.
Aye.
Like,
Or you could, we were talking about this about Taylor actually, how like you're probably at a stage where you don't need to like push content and market, like people are just drawn to you for you and just kind of how good you are at what you do. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's almost like
also, some content's
precision. You
absolutely
don't need to
pish as
pure,
well.
like-
Like,
It is.
some content is
It's horrific.
absolutely
Like,
fucking
I think people
pish.
spend too much time. Like the way that I'll kind of like put it out is like, look, I've got let's say 12,000 followers. If I make a post and 1% of that audience appreciates it, right? Oh, it's 120 people,
Yeah.
right? Or is that 10%? I don't know.
That's 1%.
That's
There we go.
yeah.
Come on the maths. Right. So like that's a potential 120 potential leads.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to be trying to captivate everyone. You know, like
I couldn't give a fuck how many likes something gets on Instagram.
and also like I'm at a point now
I don't
where
give a
like
fuck.
I don't want to fucking work with everyone. I don't have the patience to work with everyone. I need people to want firstly to work for themselves and I want them to realize that I can enable them and they'll get pushed a lot harder, but I will fucking make them the best version that they can fucking be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not interested in these people that come in and talk shit and waste my fucking time. I can't do it, mate, because
definitely.
the amount of investment I put in these guys,
Yeah.
it's like emotional investment,
It's
mate.
draining,
But
man.
they like the
Emotional
idea of
investment.
it. They don't actually like the thing itself.
And mate, do you know what? I love seeing people do fucking well.
Yeah.
And I hate seeing people prick about.
Aye.
I hate
It does fucking piss me off when people just fuck
Especially
about.
when I look at the standard of the people that I coach now, 90% of the team are fucking savages. Those other 10% need to catch up, and I'm trying my best to get there. But ultimately, I can't do it for them.
I've come
so
to
much.
I've come to realize recently that like some people just aren't cut out for it.
Ah, you just
No,
don't
they're
want that.
not.
And there's
And some
nothing
folk
wrong with
are
that,
cut
man.
out
No.
for like the style of coaching. I can't speak to the style that you guys
And that's
have.
the thing is, like,
I know
everyone-
you're very similar to Taylor.
Yeah.
But some folk aren't cut out for
No.
what the standard that you'll set, and that's fine.
Yep.
But
But I'll tell people from day fucking one. I'm like, look,
Aye, on
this is
bold
this is
video.
kind of what I
Tell them.
expect, right? Like, I don't have any problem with you having questions, with queries, anything at all, as long as you fucking try.
Aye.
But like, if you don't fucking try, what's the fucking point?
And I don't want people sitting here thinking, oh, we're going to get grilled every single week. Like, no, it's just like, one of my clients, Anton's fucking awesome. Anton's great, right? A couple of weeks ago, man, he was doing his cardio and he's like, I even did my cardio and my legs were tired. And I was like,
So you should.
so you should, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, that's expected, man.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll praise you for it, but it's expected. I was like, you're one of the top dogs here, mate. So don't be forgetting that. I was like, you got to do what you got to do.
Anton going.
Aye.
Aye, Anton.
He's on top. He's on.
Big up, man.
He's
But it
awesome,
looks
eh?
insane, man.
Bro, his physique is
Looks
beautiful,
insane.
eh?
So nice, man.
He's
Just
beautiful.
so well balanced. His structure, his abs.
It's the shape of him,
It's the
man.
shape,
But
aye.
he's got such he doesn't have a really neat waist, but
Aye,
see
but
when he
I know-
leans and it's
He
beautiful,
can
mate.
lean into it nicely and then make his arms look nice and big and stuff like that.
He's got such a great shape,
He's
man.
got
And
such a-
psychologically, mate,
it
he's
looks-
came on fucking leaps and bounds. I was saying this to him, I was like, when he came on board, I could tell it when I give him some feedback about like, or I could tell it when he was a bit stressed out, he was maybe a
Aye.
little bit in his corner. But I was very clear with regards to communication and expectations in this diet, and mate, he fucking stepped up.
Aye.
He was the one that said to me, Taylor, let's go even harder. I said that to Ryan last week. I was like, right, Ryan. I was like, you want to dig a little bit more here, bro, because we can do more. He's like, what do you want to do?
Absolutely.
We don't need to.
Yeah.
But hey, if you want to, mate, we can fucking do it.
it's always good to
and,
give.
and then this motherfucker's like, do it. Pull it. I guarantee that.
Ryan's good,
Yeah,
man.
but that's
like
what I
that.
want. Because I know
Yeah.
for a fact that if he'll be the same to me, he'll be the same with his coach, I'll be the same with Dan, push me.
Yeah.
I don't want less, I want fucking more.
want more.
And
I remember-
then when I burn out, I'll tell you,
Aye.
but push me to that point.
I remember saying to Cuba on multiple
it's
occasions,
beautiful,
being like,
isn't it?
bro, hammer me.
You were.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I'm
It's not a
full.
dieting competition, bud.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye.
Every time it was like, it's not a dieting competition, it's a bodybuilding competition.
Yeah.
We push when we need to, we do what we need to. At this moment in time, it's not that. I was like,
Good.
all right.
But then
But just know the option's there.
Aye.
If
When
in
it
the
is
next
that,
week
let's
he
go.
goes, actually, I want to fucking hammer him,
He knows it's there.
I'm there.
Aye.
I'm ready.
Aye.
But that authenticity as coaches also shines through. I mean, 3 years ago, we went down to Birmingham for the Physique Collective. They did a seminar. To be fair, Christian's whole bit was just be yourself. Just be
Aye,
yourself. And a
that's
lot of
true.
people think that that's like,
And he's probably
oh,
the most
don't,
successful one out of all them now.
like,
Aye,
yeah.
true.
And
Yeah.
I think a lot of people confuse that with like, oh, show your interest in your cars and show your
Aye.
interest in your other hobbies and what you do outside of bodybuilding. No, a lot of the time it is like, this is me as a coach. This is how I treat people. It's not that you're treating them like shit. You're
just
you're
the
not
way it
blowing
is,
smoke
isn't
up their arse for the sake of it.
I'll always give credit
You'll
where
have the
credit's
hard
due, though.
conversations.
Mate, I've got incredible relationships with my clients.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome, mate. They're all like fucking friends to me, mate. Right? But like that's earned. It's like I need to see you fucking front up. I'll always give you the time. But like you understand I don't want to be pulling up
You're
a check and
drawn
giving
more
you into
today.
trouble.
Aye.
I shouldn't need to.
No.
Like I want to wake up every week and give you the best praise you possibly can because you've held your end of the bargain.
Yeah.
Also, if there's been opportunities arisen, then we'll deal with them.
Because you'd be untrue to yourself if you weren't. If you weren't willing to have those
You have
hard
to.
conversations.
Yeah, you
and
have. You have to, man. Mate, like I think back to like, I mean, you'll probably have got pivotal coaches that you've had with your coach. You've probably had pivotal conversations with me that will stay with you forever.
Yeah.
I've had conversations with a lot of coaches that will always stick by me, and it's always came through those kind of harder times.
Yeah.
You know, conversations that is really given my perspective a full 180.
But it's back to what Calvin was saying about the people that are in it for the money. Because people that are in it for the money just want to get through their check-ins.
But the people that get it for the money, like,
Yeah.
they lose. You ain't
I
retaining
know.
nothing,
They-
man.
yeah.
No.
Because you see
They drop
numbers.
off and-
Whereas,
yeah.
like, I love when a client gives me good fucking feedback. I love when a client even refers to me saying, "Oh, mate, you know, I feel like we're kind of pally now." I'm like, "Yeah, good," because
Yeah.
I want you to feel comfortable
That's what
around me,
you
mate.
need, Yeah.
I want you to feel comfortable around me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was watching them. Again, kind of come back to the business world, but like, someone said that you don't have business partners; you've got friends. And like, if you want repeat custom, if you want long-term clients, build fucking relationships.
Yeah.
Stop thinking you're better than the next person. Stop thinking that you're too good for their fucking time.
It's also
You don't
training,
know.
mate.
You don't know. And do you know what? Something that always stands out to me. See on some days, right? I've had a really busy day. I've woken up to fucking 50 messages on my phone. I need to clear them. I've got all these check-ins to do. Do I want to? No. But then I think to myself, right? Firstly, these are paying customers.
Yeah.
Okay. Secondly, I'm fucking blessed with what I do. But thirdly, I don't know who these people have got supporting them in the background.
Yeah.
What if it's
you
just
could
them?
be the only one, yeah.
Like, what if it's just them? What if they're not going to speak to anyone else for another day?
yeah.
I think there has to be boundaries, though.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And
I think there has to be, like, I'm a big, you know this, I'm a big
Yeah.
believer in, like, look, I need a day, one day a week, just where it's,
Well, that's what Sundays are for.
Yeah.
Sundays are for fucking chilling in.
but, like, there has to be that, like, because we can fucking work from the moment we wake up to the moment we go to fucking sleep. Like, whereas most people clock out their job at 5 p.m. and that's it. They're like, I don't have to worry about my job until fucking tomorrow. Like, we don't have that option.
Yeah.
Like,
People, and do you know what? Do you know what? Again, like, in fact, do you know what it does sometimes kind of grind my gears a little bit, but like, people forget that that this is our job, mate. Like,
Yeah.
this is our sole means of income. You get, you know, statutory sick pay, you get holidays given.
Yeah.
Bro, how many holidays are you taking this year? Like, time off?
I'll take 6 days.
Right, 6 days. Okay, I've not taken a single day of annual fucking leave this year yet.
No, neither have
The
I.
only time that I'm getting off is when I'm getting fucking married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm taking
I
that
should
week
have
off as
had-
well. That's the week I'm
Banging.
taking off.
We should have had 3 weeks worth of holidays on top of that.
Yeah, already.
But we don't take
yeah.
that, man. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So like,
We don't grudge it either. Like, I don't.
no, we don't grudge it at all. I'm fucking exhausted.
But that's why that Sunday for me is so important.
Yeah.
Like, and I say that as I've travelled 5 hours back and forth to Glasgow to film a podcast, and this is what I mean as well. Like, I've travelled all the way.
Locked himself out.
Calvin bathroom through the
Calvin's
door.
just been away to the toilet there. We thought he locked himself out.
I did lock myself out.
Oh, did you?
Neil's just to tell me back.
Sorry about that, bro.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Big up Dale for getting me back in the room.
Anyway, actually, we've gone on a fucking total tangent. Calvin,
Yeah,
what the fuck's been
what's
going on?
happening
What's
next
coming in the
couple of
future?
weeks?
What's going on? Come
What's
on.
been going on? What has been going on? Everything. Busy coaching, the gym.
You had a client competing.
Big Cal competed last week. Done well. Looked absolutely insane. So he did. We went into that show 5 weeks early. So it was kind of like, I did explain to him, you're not going to be 100, mainly through the glutes and hams, man. He looked absolutely insane. Do you know what I mean?
Awesome from the front.
As well.
So
And
good
looking
from the
back
front.
on,
He's got a lot of muscle.
he's got
He does have a lot of
muscle.
muscle.
He was definitely, in my opinion,
He's over 90.
not 80. What was his stage weight? So his stage weight was like 83, so it was.
What?
84.
I thought he was like low
Aye.
90s.
So
Hollow
started off
bones,
about
bro.
97. Hollow
He's
bones.
tall as fuck.
He's so tall, man.
He's a tall lad.
Aye, he's got a lot of
Lovely
muscle
lad
tissue
as well,
there, so
actually.
he's so nice.
And that was first
He's
time.
lovely.
First timers, so it was in a class of.
Well, it wasn't for it was a
rammed.
natural
Was
show,
it?
but he
Bro,
was, when
it
he was the
was
first
fucking
time.
rammed.
Bro,
He
that was
done-
such
it
a
was
busy
crazy.
show, eh?
So, see, when he walked out, I said to Cal when he was backstage, I was like, "How many? Can you see how many people's in your class?" And he's like, "I don't know. There's nobody really here yet." And then that was the last I seen him, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll be waiting for you coming out." And then they just the line up come out, and it was just like, I was like,
Loads
"There's
of-
just hundreds of them."
loads of folk.
Sorry to interrupt, but you know something I've realised is
Yeah.
the amount of effort that all these like natural competitors put in their posing routines.
Mate, unbelievable.
They really dramatise the shit out of it. I was
they
watching
really
AJ
do.
Morris at the fucking
It's crazy.
at the show Rab was competing at. Shout out to you, Rab. You did well, mate. Proud of you. I seen AJ, man. He was like delivering some sort of like bloody expressive
Aye.
theatrical production.
They're
Like,
letting it all out,
the
aren't they?
facial I was like, bro,
Aye.
fucking calm
Calm it
down, man.
down.
This is not some operatic performance.
Aye.
Like his facial
think-
expressions were like so strong,
Aye.
mate. I was like, crap.
Some of it's cringy a wee bit, maybe, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, it's obviously good to get up there and pose accordingly, but some of it I do believe is maybe just a wee bit cringe. Do you know that way? But Cal done well, man. He looked great. I dare say, I hate to say this, I feel as though he was maybe overlooked a degree.
Scandal.
Politics.
Bro, I can't
Nah,
believe you
like,
said that.
seriously,
Bias. Bias. No.
I watched that
I
back.
I did message you after.
And you said-
the thing that I noticed, the Cal was the size that he had.
He's over.
And truly, like that,
Like,
It's a bodybuilding show, isn't it? Like,
absolutely, man.
size should matter.
He was the most
Yeah.
muscular on stage, 100%. And in terms of condition, it's not like it was for him in the front. He was skinned. There's no more to come off there, albeit there will for
did he
taking
used to
out
be
the
like heavy in the past?
He played rugby.
Did he? The
Yeah, he's obviously, do you know what I mean? He's got that big buff.
Where's he from?
Sort of, he's from. So he's actually from Glasgow just now, but where
Wonder
did
where
he
he
come from
played?
prior to that? I don't know.
Hamilton
you might
Bills,
know,
maybe? I don't know. I'm just assuming where he stays.
No, it's Canvas Lang he's from.
I don't know him.
So, but I don't know how long he stayed there for. I think him and his missus not long got that house.
Got you.
But he's lovely, man. What a good
Lovely
time
guy.
we had down there. You
posing with him?
You pose with him. Do you know what I mean? He's going to get me again just to brush
Good.
up for the BNBF. But no, he done well, man. I couldn't ask much more of him. We know what we need to bring for the BNBF, and I'm certain he'll get what he
Some
deserves
pump-up
this
bands?
season. Aye, bigger resistance bands. He pulled out. I was saying to the boys earlier.
mate, he's going to end up with one of those big, thick green ones instead. Just
no,
gonna be
I've
like,
got them.
He's
I'm
like, bro,
sorry.
I've got dumbbells that comes like early learning centre dumbbells. He's like, oh, bro, they fucked my order up.
I've got good resistance bands. I'll bring them this time. But it looked great. I'm proud of him, man. And we really pushed him hard.
You
When he
did?
said to me about doing that first show, I said, right, this is not going to be fun, brother. And we pulled him in hard, so we did. But he showed up, and it wasn't until like the week before the actual show, before peak week, till we started feeding him up.
I remember I had him in the studio, he was apologising. I was like,
Aye.
look at me.
Aye.
I was like, you fucking apologise one more time, you do another 2 rounds.
That's the way he is, mate.
I was like, stop. I
He's
know
so
you. I know
nice.
how you feel, bro. You don't
Aye.
want to be here.
Aye.
But like, you're going to be good.
Yeah.
He's so good. And like, this is an amazing thing as well. I don't know anybody who's done this. He has not looked at one of his pictures throughout his prep and analysed them, or even his stage shots. He didn't want to see them. He's like, Lindsay was like, do you want me to send them all over? And he's like, no disrespect, Lindsay. Can you just send me them in my prep? Because I feel as I'll just start critiquing them. I'm just going to listen to what Calvin's
prep.
telling me to do. I'm not even going
That's
to look
awesome.
at my check-in pictures when I send them. I'm like, wow, because that would be such a hard thing to do.
That's back to that trust that we were saying earlier.
Aye,
like,
100%. And he just does anything you ask that boy to do, he'll do it. Do you know what I mean? And he takes initiative as well. He
That's
takes
the thing, mate, is
initiative.
if you're working with a coach, you got to fucking trust them.
Aye,
Yeah.
And if you're
100%.
sat there asking other coaches what their opinion is when they have no idea what the fuck is
Aye.
going on,
yeah.
you're going to
Yep.
make the process a lot fucking
And he
harder.
knows his shit, man. He's not a coach or anything like that, but he knows his shit because he was talking to me about certain podcasts that he'd listened to, and people who are quite, you wouldn't kind of see maybe somebody who was outside of, I say outside, obviously,
wouldn't
he's a
assume they have that
bodybuilder.
awareness.
You wouldn't assume he had that awareness, but he wouldn't question what I was doing, even though I
That's
know
the
he
thing
knows
with
other
like
approaches.
Jake. Like,
Aye, he
people,
knows others are
you
shit.
remember we're going to sat here wondering like, what the fuck is Jake?
does
Like
he
one of
know
our
us?
good mates. Like Jake's one of our good mates. He's been one of my clients for years. Jake is not a bodybuilder. Like I don't even know where you would identify yourself. You're just here for the ride, bro.
I've always
He's a they,
trained
them.
that way.
Yeah. But like
Um,
Jake's, you've always done
But I
your
jumped on
MMA.
board for you to help me diet for MMA fights and jiu-jitsu comps and stuff like that.
And it's flourished.
Yeah.
And now he's
it's-
just, yeah. I don't think Jake will ever leave me. Jake,
No,
That's lovely.
no,
He must be
probably
God.
not.
I know, man. I know. Got a retainer for life, bro.
Did
It's
you do
great.
coaching? I thought it's been for friendship.
What did I say, boys? You don't have clients, you got friends.
Make a wish funded.
Come on.
Not done a single check-in.
No, I'm the one chasing this motherfucker up for
Yeah,
check-ins.
that's true.
He fucking knows what I'm like. I'm
Yeah.
on like a pig in shit. Like a pig in shit.
And what's coming
going
up,
on?
Calvin? What's coming up? Anything
What's
exciting?
coming up? So,
BMBF.
thanks,
We know that.
we've got BMBF coming off of Callum.
You said you were going to take a wee weekend away.
Before we digress, sorry.
Yeah.
What are you boys doing for tan about the BMBF?
Mate, I am tanning my
are
man's
you-
ass.
right,
I
so-
can't tan Nick because she's a woman. So that's
Lindsay will be there.
So,
Sorry, Lindsay, but you're tanning Nick. Serious stuff, actually. Also,
figured
BMBF tan seems like
I said that to
this-
Amy, but it's fine. Amy's a big lesbian.
Bro, I'm
so
doing my
it's chill.
photo shoot clients with her now
Amy's
as well.
I said that to Amy. I was like, Amy, like, what's happening with the tan? She's like, I'm chill, mate. But it's, I was Amy. I've been coaching Amy for fucking years.
Why
now.
Oh, as in
Why
you're
does-
tanning her.
Aye, I'm
why
not
does
already.
why does BMBF not have a tanning setup?
Well, they want, so basically they from experience or from what I've been told by the judges is they want their tan to be used under their lighting.
Aye.
Because they use dark as. Now
It's
I am
so
not
dark,
I'm
man.
not a fan of it, but that's what the judges have said. And from experience, the BMBF are very specific.
Aye.
So what I'm doing is Amy's got a photo shoot on Saturday at Levels. So she's going to come to me in the morning. I'm going to put a base coat of Protan on her because she's quite pale anyway.
Aye.
And then she'll come back. She'll go and get her freshed up, and I'm going to put that dark has on, and I'm going to see how it looks.
Bro, honestly, see, even just like,
But they don't have an actual tanning setup, do they?
I know that's what I'm saying because they want you to buy dark has
Aye.
and apply it on there beforehand.
honestly,
What,
mate,
just like
like,
the side
I
of the
done
stage?
Cal with Protan.
Round
See
the
my
back of the
client,
venue.
I don't know.
my client last year who done BMBF, I done Cal with Protan, free base coat, one top, brand new, under the stage lights.
I'll need to. I haven't even spoken to Nick
Wait,
about
what
that.
was this? BMBF?
BMBF last year when I done put my client on Callum into a BMBF show.
Can
it
you
looked
fish
incredible.
out some pictures and just show me
Aye,
later on?
Absolutely.
Just because I would just want to see
I'll
the
get
colour.
them
Because the BMBF, they always standardiser lighting.
Aye.
So if you can
This-
just remember it, send me that so I can
100%,
look
man.
at them because I would probably rather Protan just from experience. Protan's fucking awesome. Now, I was actually speaking to one of my
Protan's the
clients
best.
and
Oh,
they were
they're the
saying
best.
that
Thank you so much, brother.
she actually puts it on before a night out.
Appreciate it big time.
Really?
Yeah.
Aye, mate, Lindsay started just wearing it as a normal tan.
Yeah.
She's like, it sits well on her skin, doesn't cause any irritation.
Exactly.
Like, she is wearing that now for fake tan.
Wild.
Madness. And then, like I say, my client photo shoots and stuff, I'm just going to hit them with Protan.
Soundable.
It's the best of the
If
best.
you can fish out Cal, that'd be great and I can have a look. So what, 3 base coats and then...
3 base coats, 1 top, and if they need it dries. Like, see, as I'm doing Callum's first base coat, by the time I get to his feet, the top's dry. It's dry and you can just start going over it again. Don't get me wrong, man, the fucking arm pumps I had, I was like,
Oh, bro, my delts.
Ah, your
Mate,
delt
Joanna,
pump.
fucking hell, man. I told her, I was like,
It's
darling, make
horrific.
sure and shave thoroughly. Because she's like a fuzzy being. She's like a fuzzy hobbit. And, mate, the difference that having, like, no hair at all and, like, a little bit of hair is night and day.
Yeah,
I did Rab. Me and Jen, Rab's partner, we did Rab in about fucking 2 minutes, mate.
aye.
Was just rapid. Whereas with Joanna, I was fucking layer after layer after layer. My shoulders, my forearms, bro, were killing me.
Aye, mate, it's agonising.
I know.
So as you're actually in pain,
She
mate.
sat there like freezing, like going to hurry up, and I'm like, well, you should have fucking followed the protocol.
I follow the damn protocol.
I know, man. I know. What about you, Jake? What have you got going on?
It's
Yeah,
Protan.
that's nice, actually.
What have I got going on? I've got
Sweet.
back to uni.
Oh, the other way. That's a bit
Back
right.
to uni in September, studying psychology.
Come on.
So, into year 2 we go.
What would you initially think looking at me like, Jenk, I'm fucked up?
Yes. He's this big orange man in front of me.
I say it's bad.
Looking at you, more trend.
Motor, right.
Yeah.
Taylor.
You can cruise on train.
That's
be
true.
fine,
Aye.
mate.
I've seen people do that.
Other than that,
You can cruise.
training, eventually hit 70 kilos maybe.
Come on.
Yeah, man. So like,
You pushing up?
with
Yeah,
Jake-
I'm sitting at like 75 just now.
Nice.
I competed at like 68,
Uh-huh.
so I've always kind of sat around 74 mark.
Yeah.
And we've done like decent stints of diets and stuff, and then we'd push up, and then I'd be like, "What, Taylor? I want to jump into this comp."
fucking tell the shop.
Giving it, but aye.
I'm
but
just
now
like,
we're
nah.
like committed, and I'm
I
gonna
said
get
that to him. I
choppers.
said that to him the other day. I was like, Jake, like we need to stop fucking about here.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, like we're either going up or we're going down.
Yeah.
I was like, either way, your body needs to go one direction. I was like, you tell me, and he's like, let's just get fucking saft.
Yeah.
He needs a reset. He
What
needs to
weight
get.
do you want to fight at next?
Well, I'm not fighting anymore.
No.
So when I was competing in MMA, I was training in the gym
Right.
4 or 5 times a week. I mean, I was doing like a push-pull legs.
Aye.
It was brilliant. Taylor was like, "Oh, do you want to do like
On
an
top.
upper lower?" And well, maybe I was like, "Nah, fuck that, bro."
Push-pull legs,
I just
yeah.
want to train. We were training together a wee bit at the gym that shall not be named in
Oh, yeah,
Perth. And
we can talk about body, can we?
yeah, we can talk about Body Academy. I've just always enjoyed training that sort of
Nice,
style.
man. Good on you.
Is it conducive to your recovery? Oh, no, but like, mate, see what I found out is that I had far more knowledge of my nutrition and recovery protocols, and even just like the wee bits of supplementation and stuff.
Yeah.
That mate, was getting adequate stimulus. 2 weeks out from a fight, it'd be like, right, pull back training, just get in, get things moving. Week out, just pull it, and you'd be fresh
Fresh.
enough as is. So we've always just kind of yo-yoed, and then
No more.
no more.
No more yo-yo.
Because, mate, the thing is, the boys, Froome Bathgate, higher level, probably actually is the best gym in Scotland, one of the best in the UK for MMA. And the boys there are like, they've got beds and stuff in the gym. Some of the boys just live there.
That's crazy, isn't it, man?
And as someone who was then moved to
I didn't realise they had
Edinburgh
beds in the
and
gym.
wasn't
I
training
did
full
some Thai there for a
time,
bit. I didn't realise I did.
You
Mate.
done what?
The Thai boxing there for a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I
You did
didn't
as
even,
well?
yeah, I didn't realise they had beds there.
you have to go all in. Like, you absolutely have to commit all in.
Aye.
But that's like there's like UFC fighters in that gym though.
Yeah,
Aye, oh, right,
but
right,
boys
so
that
it's
are
like-
like
so
on
you're in
Cage
that
Warriors,
environment.
PFL,
Aye.
and you just like, and that's where I would have wanted to be, but what I want to do in life is not. I'm not skilled enough to go and be a UFC champion.
You've not really, if you have really given it the time to do it though. You've not
Well,
really
I
had
came in
the-
quite late. I started when I was
exactly.
like 17, 18, quit rugby, and then started. And so the past like year or two, I've only really been grappling, and the weight categories are way bigger for grappling. They more do like categories, whereas for MMA, you'll have like a set weight that you
Yeah.
fight at.
Yeah.
And you'll be cutting weight for. Whereas grappling, you don't need to cut weight. It's like you can risk it with grappling, because you're not risking head trauma and all that sort of thing. So yeah, we're gonna commit to a proper off season.
Nice,
push
man.
up
Get
as
fat.
much as we can.
Yeah.
Send on them.
Yeah.
Just the case where Jake is just making sure that psychologically doesn't drop off when he gets lethargic and tired.
Yeah.
You know, like being aware that, like we were touching on earlier, the nuances or the feedback you're getting is purely just because of the volume of food and where the body is. It doesn't mean that anything else is going wrong.
Aye.
And with Jake, what we see is like sometimes be a little bit of like a fucking domino effect.
Yeah.
Like something starts to break and then it trickles, and his ground just fucking taken away from him.
And
It's like,
the
doesn't
gym
work
will be
like
the
that.
first thing to go for me.
Aye.
So I think the way that we'll structure it will be quite good, because we'd floated like maybe dieting again, bit of a shotgun, and we're like, no, we'd need to do like 20 weeks. But then where does that take us in a timeline? And all I'm thinking to is exams in next May. So if we push out through the rest of this year, start next year, then I'll be fresh for exams and stuff.
Aye.
I don't mind
makes
I don't
sense.
mind dieting as long as I'm not in the sticks.
Aye.
For
You're
that
only going to
point.
be productive, but once you get into the
yeah.
deeper end, you
So-
know, it's just that you can't. You're fucked. You're in
What I'm
trouble.
up to.
What you
Blair?
was?
Not much, bro.
Just driving up and down the country.
Just fucking up and doing the fucking countryman. Nick's show last week, that was an experience. That was fucking stressful as fuck. But got it done. She looked awesome. Like,
She looked great, man.
I'm just a little bit annoyed. There was a bit of miscommunication and like a bit of lack of organization. The issue that we had was all of the classes at PCA Naturals were fucking enormous, apart from the 3 before next class, because it was the bodybuilding ones. So it was masters.
Novice was dead. I was like,
Short.
I still went for novice. Should have won it.
bodybuilding short and bodybuilding tall. I don't know if there was a medium in there as well, maybe, but they were all like 2 competitors each. So we were expecting like these fucking enormous classes. All of a sudden, Nick got up from a chair and ran off and was like, I need to go. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I got a phone call from Nick and was like, can you bring my bags back? Because I need my earrings and my number and stuff. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. So I went, you have to go like out the venue and round the back.
Yeah, I know exactly.
And obviously I can't go into the tanning bit because then it goes tanning bit and then it's backstage. So I'm standing outside waiting for Nick thinking she'll come out because she knows I can't go back. But she didn't know that. So she went out and did her comparisons with no number, no jewelry, nothing. And I was fucking...
No pump up either, really.
Yeah, no real pump up either. So then she texted me and was like, can I get my stuff for the posing routine? And I was like, yeah. I was like, Nick, I've been standing outside for 15 minutes. So I didn't even get to see her at comparisons because I was waiting for her and she didn't know I couldn't go back.
So you didn't even know she'd been on?
So I didn't even know she'd been on.
Yeah.
So the only thing I caught was
was
the posing routine and the pose down.
I don't know why they can't just... It's not hard to do the maths and say, right, if we have got this amount of competitors...
Give us a window, aye.
Then loosely, each person's going to get a minute of stage time with the posing routine. Then they're going to get this amount of time on a comparison. Yeah. It's not hard, mate.
No.
And shout out to Rob and Pete once again.
But they should.
For actually being able to put on a good bodybuilding show.
Actually, whilst we're talking about
but
granite...
even that, though, still was a bit delayed, though.
Yeah, but at least you wouldn't have the issues of being locked out of, backstage. You'd
the
have
granite was the only one I felt comfortable. I get a mad anxiety trying to make sure they're going to be there perfect with the time and pumped up at the perfect time because you don't know. Nobody tells you. But with the granite there, they kind of gives you like...
It helps having the
roughly,
screen and stuff like that.
Just gives it roughly and you don't hear it and you're
I
like,
don't know why they
when
can't
Because we were sat, because I was trying to get Nick to like relax a little bit and like, because initially we got to the venue and she was told by someone they were going to be on in half an hour. And I was like, well, that's fucking shite because there's fucking 8 classes to go before you're on. So it's not fucking half an hour. Right. And I was right. It wasn't half an hour. We waited for about an hour and she hadn't needed to go backstage. And then all of a sudden it was just like, right.
No.
5 minutes.
Tone figures going on. And I'm like, fuck me. So it was a bit of an error on my part. Bit lack of communication.
No.
Shit happens. It is what it is. The package that we brought though was fucking... Hold on. Phone's fucking going off my pocket. Sorry, everyone. Lack of professionalism. But honestly, the look was bang on.
Aye.
As far as I'm concerned, like... We started peaking her from like 9 days out, and it was fucking every time I looked at her, the look was better, and it was better, and it was better. We're pushing even harder for BMBF because I was like, fuck it, if we don't try, we don't know. So I'm fucking full speed, just fucking get it off. But this look I thought was pretty much bang on. Like when you look at the tone figure criteria, what is it? The only thing Nick needs is she needs more muscle on her legs. She needs more lower to sort of add to that sort of X frame, and that we know that. We're not going to do that in the next 3 weeks. So it's just a case of let's play to your strengths, being conditioned, being really lean. So we're going to do that. So that was a bit of a stress, but it's a learning experience for everyone involved. Next time, just get her backstage in plenty of time. Have the fucking earrings already on. Have the number on the suit, ready to fucking go.
As I said to you, I was like, so it's just lessons at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So you now know that next time round you get these motherfuckers there nice and early.
And moving into the future, I'm going to Spain on Tuesday.
Yeah, that'll be dope.
So a couple of days going to Marbella, stay with my dad.
Nice.
And then we've got your wedding. So we get back on the Thursday, go to Aviemore on the Friday. Then it's BMBF, and then I don't have a massive amount between then and then first timers in Telford. Is it Telford? Telford. And then that's pretty much it. I mean, I went at the start of the year from having 0 competitors, and I'll have had 4 by the end of the year.
Man. Good on you. That's
so
amazing. That's so good on top.
That's pretty cool. And then I'm expecting to have quite a lot for next year as well. Yeah. So you just build it up, man. You just fucking slowly but surely. I'm definitely going to end up turning into some sort of fucking female coach at this rate because I'll have had 3 female competitors and 1 male.
Nah.
So it's going to fucking somehow.
Good fair, that's
that
where
way.
your business has been going.
Yeah, it's quite interesting that it's been going that way. I don't really know why or how, but it has. I mean, I've still got loads of good guys. Like I've got fucking Big Ross and I've got Scott and I've got like Fraser and Finlay.
The young lads.
Yeah, like all of these great bodybuilders.
Yeah.
But I've somehow ended up with like
more women,
bikini girls and figure girls, and like it's just sort of ended up going that way.
But when it comes to the females, though, I do prefer the bigger ones.
See, I actually quite enjoy bikini and figure. That's sort of like the two that not that I don't like the bigger ones, but I really do like figure and bikini. On the men's side, I'm pretty much The only division I don't have anybody for is men's physique.
I've
Really,
got a couple of men's physique ones.
I don't really have any men's physique. You got Calvin, you got Ryan. I don't really have any men's physique, to be
Anton.
honest. I mean, I don't think men's physique people would flock towards me, to be honest. I'm like anti-men's physique. Like, I'm all legs, no upper. Like, I am not. People are not like, you know what? If I want to get into men's physique, I'm going to go to this guy.
No upper
Wellness.
yet.
No upper yet.
No upper yet.
Well done. Well caught.
Did you know something I realised? There's fuck all wellness athletes in Scotland.
Yeah, there's
Aye.
not many.
There
There's
isn't
not
at
many.
all. There was a few.
That's
that
actually an area I would really like to, because I've programmed a few like wellness splits.
Lower, upper.
There needs to be some it took me a while to like sort of map it all out and make sure that it was recoverable and like, because it can be fucking
It's,
demanding.
Yeah.
Like that's a demanding fucking split.
I think women need to remember that. I'm really sorry if this causes any offence to any women, but like wellness is a like very genetically specific class
100%.
again.
Similar to classic, I think.
Similar to classic, like you
can't just do classic 'cause you like Chris Bumstead.
Go and do wellness because you're still carrying some body fat, man. It
No,
doesn't work like that,
that's
mate.
the-
There's
what
like
you
actually
tend to
there's
see.
a couple of good wellness girls in Scotland, like decent.
I don't really.
I'm sure there is. Is there not?
From are you talking about competed in Scotland this year?
Or just
Yeah.
like from Scotland.
No, it's standing out anyway.
Aye, like you say, man, it is a very. Of course, you can push the
Dylan's
boundaries
client, Rachel, is that her
shoot
name?
For that,
Rachel's good.
Rachel,
Oh, let me find her surname. She's decent.
or is she? I don't know. Can't
I think she's
off the
really
top of
good.
my
Actually. I certainly think that she has a very good future.
it's such a hard.
Yeah,
task,
Rachel
man.
Graham.
Takes so much time.
Rachel Graham.
I'm pretty sure she was coached by Dylan. She might still be.
Right.
Shout
Shout out Dylan.
yeah, shout out Dylan. He's the
Dylan
fucking
G.
goat.
If there was any deep tissue work, hit up Dylan.
Yeah, help Dylan, and let's get him back to classic physique because he's fucking awesome. But Rachel, actually, she's really, really good. Oh, there's Angie as well.
Angie, that's what I was
Angie's
thinking.
Oh, aye, she's fucking jacked.
Angie is fucking
She is
jacked.
jacked.
Angie is fucking
She's
jacked.
jacked,
Angela,
actually.
she's
Yeah.
the nicest person.
Yeah.
She's
So
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah.
She's
So
so
nice,
fucking
mate.
nice.
Yeah, damn,
she
I
also
didn't
loves the
realise she
podcast.
did
Shout out to
wellness.
Angie. And
Aye,
Rachel does
she
as
is
well.
good.
Shout out to Rachel.
She is good. I'll give her to her. She's lovely.
To be honest, Angie and Rachel are the two that would spring to mind for me
Yeah, aye.
in terms of wellness athletes. But hopefully it's a class that keeps growing because it's fucking.
I like it. I
We've
really
seen,
like wellness.
we've seen it at it was at the Arnold's, wasn't it?
It's wild.
It's fucking nuts,
I think
man.
that's probably so impressive. So it is just like the lower body and
My favorite, I've said this before. My favorite female class is figure for sure. I
like
fucking
figure.
love figure.
I do like figure.
It's
Figure's
like-
awesome.
It's freaky, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it isn't. It's not.
But it's still got the female sort
It's
of.
like it's feminine, but it's
Aye.
muscular, and it's
Aye.
like
Uh-huh.
there's like a balance of like they're lean, but they're not peeled, and like there's just something about it.
No, I
that
think it's
just-
perfect.
I really like figure. I really do. The more I've been prepping women and like looking at female physiques a lot more, I do have a greater appreciation for bikini.
Yeah.
Like I do think there's a lot more that goes into it than just like, oh, they don't have enough muscle
just
yet.
skinny girls.
It's
aye.
like no.
Absolutely
There's
not,
way
aye.
more to it than that.
There's
There's way more to it
a
than
good
that.
amount of muscle tissue.
Yeah, I think people
Do you know what I mean?
underestimate bikini a little bit, and I think it's actually a class
I love
that
it.
part of
Probably
it
my
carries
favourite.
bodybuilding because
Aye.
there's so many competitors that do it.
100%.
But it's also like there's a lot of fine tuning that's required for a bikini athlete. You know, like there has to be a balance between like delt to glute and like making sure that the posing is right and the presentation's there and like.
And then other areas can't be too big. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Too
yeah.
dense, too overpowering.
I think it's as I've got into coaching a lot more and as I've
It's
picked up a
definitely
lot
the
more
majority of
females.
my clients are bikini athletes, so they are.
Are they?
I think I've got about potentially 6 competing next year in the Scottish
you?
season. So,
Wow. That's sick.
but definitely appreciation for that class.
Yeah. So yeah, anyway, another female client going first timers, and then I think that'll be pretty much me. She might do a show after, and then that's pretty much me for the year. It's just a case of, you know, we know what coaching's like. We're probably going to get a busy spell after summer again. Pick up folk probably that maybe want to compete next year, and then it'll be fucking before you know it, it'll be fucking 2026, and
Christmas
we'll
diets.
all be competing, and fucking Jacob will be competing.
Do you know what I love now about being like a pretty well established coach is not having to fucking get to the middle of the year and be like, hi guys, it's halfway through the year, man. If you've slept on your goals, stop it.
Yeah, there's still time.
Yeah, man. I remember having to do all that sort of stuff. Like, oh,
Yeah,
guys,
you have to at some point.
abs are made in the winter, guys.
Yeah, you
Come
do.
on.
That's it. Aye.
But we're
Yeah,
all
I don't-
fucking
I don't
summer.
6
fucking-
months until summer.
I know.
Start
Yeah,
now.
I
I
know.
don't fucking-
Don't
Don't
leave your
wait till
diet
summer,
last
mate.
minute. You've already got more fat than what you think.
It's good.
I will tell that to competitors though. And we'll be like, you do have more fat than you think you do.
Aye.
Yep.
And you do have less muscle than you think you do.
Always
Always.
We all have less muscle than we think we do.
Good job,
Same
Ryan.
here.
Get
But I
back
think
to
we're
it.
pretty
know,
much
man.
we're pretty much wrapping up there, are we?
Yeah, boys. Anything else to
Thank you
add?
so much for coming.
Thank
No,
you for
thank
having
you
me.
very much for coming,
Thank
Jacob.
you. Absolute pleasure to have you on.
Need to go and get a good grub.
Yeah,
I'm
we're going to
high
get some
close
food
at him.
now. Calvin's going to go to the gym real quick, get it wrapped up.
Yes, sir.
Sunday shift at Levels, but Lindsay's about to take over. Then we're heading for a bit Turkish.
Bit
Shout out
Turkish.
Lindsay, shout out all the girls at Levels.
Shout out Levels,
Place
Camber.
one.
Yeah,
now.
shout out
Whilst,
to the
whilst
girls
we're here,
at
shout out
Levels.
to Bulletproof.
Don't shout out to the girls at Levels. The three bastards left me the day on my talk to go and do a photo shoot.
No, but they're all
I was like,
your
I'm never-
fucking clients anyway.
I know.
Fucking shut up.
Nah, true. They done well.
Thanks
I've done
again
a
to
lot.
Bulletproof.
Yeah,
Thanks
you
again
guys
to
are
Pit
Thank you.
Stop.
Thanks to Pit Stop.
I quickly said I would give Granite a quick shout out because
hell yes.
Pete gave me a pair of shorts. So
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
awesome, mate. Pete, we'll DM you for our addresses for the other
Yeah,
pair
yeah,
for the podcast.
Yeah,
Well,
look
the only
forward to
bother
my
Jacob,
shorts.
he's a one up.
get on to Granite. They've just released some new shit.
I seen that. It looks good,
New
man.
t-shirts are sick. New hoodies are sick. The shorts are actually banging. So get on the shorts. They're well comfy.
And you want to compete in 2026?
Talk to James
You better
Johnson.
start now.
Yeah, guys. There's only how many months left? Is it 4 months left of the year?
You've only got
Make it the
4
best
months
4
left.
months you've ever fucking had.
Quote me a
DM me
bit.
the word. Fuck knows. But
DM me the word.
other than that,
Right, enjoy, guys.
all right.
Peace.
Peace and love. See you all soon.
Cheers.